Hey, look at that, we're live! Hello, and welcome to Plus One EXP's Roll for Content channel. My name's Keegan EXE, your content necromancer and a co-cult leader of Cult EXE. Plus One EXP is a weird little brand that multi-classes in tabletop game design, beard and skincare alchemy, and the Bardic College of Content Creation. Our dream and hope here at Plus One is to help amazing designers find great players who will love their games, and amazing players find great designers whose games they can love. Our favorite way to do this is to sit down with those designers and play their games, and today we're playing Lichoma, a Meatpunk TTRPG with a few members of Bogfolk Cafe. So let's go around and introduce everyone. Look at us, I got through that intro. Yeah, everyone. Who are we? Just full chaos hours. Just whoever wants to go first.
Well, you go first.
Oh, you would make me.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Walton Wood. I'm a member of Bogfolk, the publisher behind Lichoma. I was also one of the project's editors, and I wrote some content for it. And you might know me from my blog, Liber Ludorum, and my constant shit posting on Twitter. That's me. Hello, welcome.
I guess I can go next since I'm one of the other Bog members. I'm Ashley Chronobush. As you can, I don't know, that was my full name. That's fine. I'm in the credits anyway.
Okay.
So I'm an editor, one of the other editors for Lichoma. If there's anyone here who knows Blaseball, that's kind of my other biggest thing. I was part of the internet charity web store Blaseball Cares, and kind of now getting more into the RPG side of things. Very excited to be here.
Perfect.
I'm Brina, also Rat Girl Games. I'm not part of Bugfolk, but I am going to be the meat scribe doing the Lichoma curation for Ex Libris. So that's exciting, and I'm here as the big cheerleader for Lichoma. That's me. You almost might know me at Entwife XP. I do a bunch of reviews and hype and all that sort of cheerleader type stuff.
And I'm Ray, a streamer, game designer, and I'm just here to have a good time.
Perfect. Cool. Well, before I hand things over, we talked a little bit about safety tools off stream, but just for viewers at home, using lines and veils and the X card. We've talked a little about what we have a strong the strong line on sexual violence on the channel, and then we talked about lining a few more things like harm against children and animals. Was there anything else anyone wanted to add before we go? Great. In that case, Walton, I'm going to hand everything over to you from here.
Alrighty. So yeah, first I just want to give a little bit of overview about the game and the setting, since some of us know it very well, others are probably only know what they've read in the newspapers. And then I'll explain the rules, which are pretty straightforward and simple. And then we can introduce our characters, and then we can hop into the adventure, I think. So Lichoma is set in a distant future dystopia. It's in a city called The Win. And some of this that I'm going to say is canon. Some of is like my take on the setting. So, you'll have to see what's canon and what's not when you get the box set. But the Win is isolated. It's surrounded by wildfires. As far as anyone in the Win knows, it's the last bastion of civilization on the planet. The environment has undergone a complete and total ecological collapse. The only resources left in the Win are the population's bodies. So all the technology, the entire economy, it's all based on flesh, on meat, on bodies, on labor. It's primarily defined by body modifications. The game has a fairly strong body horror element as well. There are 6 zones in the Win. Each one is home to a faction. And I don't have my notes ready, so give me just a second to find them.
I've heard the Win is based on Florida.
It damn well could be. I always imagine it. I imagine it as Eugene, Oregon, when they were in the middle of all of those wildfires a couple years ago.
Okay.
But I don't know. The wind is where you put it in your imagination.
Florida, got you.
It's the ultimate Tory wonderland. Clearly the UK.
It's always reminded me more of Indianapolis around Gen Con, like during the middle of the summer. Yeah.
Honestly, I think that's more horror than I'm willing to go.
All right, so the zones and the factions. The first one is the Bureau. The faction is the Suits. They're kind of the surveillance agency, information control, bureaucrats, administrators that do a lot to keep the city running and under control. The Meatworks is run by the Butchers. They're the creators of the technology that recycles meat and limbs and bodies and puts them back to use when an individual is no longer of use to society. Joytown is home to the Happies, which is a very autocratic regime. The entire population takes a drug called Langer, which keeps them very complacent, very happy to keep working. The Black Lodge is the home of the Hunters, which are very much your brown shirts, your vigilantes. I could go on, but I think everyone gets the picture, and I don't want to get yelled at for getting into contemporary politics too much. And then you've got Bonerland, which is the home of the whores, and I can never say that with a straight face, but this is the district that's dedicated to excess, hedonism, whatever you want to indulge in, you can find it in Bonerland. And then finally, there's the Undercity, which is the home of the Freaks. Everyone in the Win has a blood bond. I know what faction Ashley's playing. All the workers in the Win have blood bonds, which basically you get a loan so that you can afford to keep working, and then you pay off your blood bond, but then you have no more currency, so you have to take out another blood bond, and that lets you keep surviving so you can keep working and pay off your blood bond, so on and so forth. And so those are the 6 factions. That's kind of an overview of the Win. Do we want to introduce characters next, or do we want to hit the rules and then go to characters?
Your choice.
Oh, you would give me the hard decision.
I would. I don't want to be to blame if I choose the wrong one.
All right, so mostly narrative based. You're going to roll dice in 2 situations. One is a challenge, which would be like a skill check in most RPGs that a lot of us know and play. The other would be a conflict, which is a fight, be it melee or any other kind. What you would do is all of you have 6 cards. Each card has a suit, which is a body part. It aligns to one of the factions. Each card has an image and some text on it, and you can interpret part or all of those cards to say, okay, this is relevant to the situation that I am, to this task that I'm trying to perform. For each card that you argue is applicable, you would get a d6 in your die pool. Once you get all those together, you'd roll them. 3 and a 4 counts as 1 success. 6 counts as 2 successes. Challenges will have a rating from 1 to 3, from easy to difficult. In combat, you'll be rolling against the enemy, who will also have a die pool. Whichever side has the most successes wins. If that side is not you, the rules as written, you lose a body part. I play a little bit more lenient than that, where usually if the enemy doubles your success amount, then you have to lose a body part. Because I like my body parts. I don't want to lose them. I want to keep this character in one piece. We will also be using a couple of the optional rules, one of which is extended birth, which we've already done, which was the meat sack spawner that everyone used. And we'll get into that when we start introducing our characters. You'll all be taking a blood bond. Or, no, excuse me. you can take a blood bond. All of you will have a job that you pick in just a second. If you choose to take a blood bond, you can pick a second job, but you completely lose one of your body part slots. So it's a trade-off. We'll be using variant rule for especially suited cards. Normally, if a card's color matches an enemy, you would get 2 dice for it. I like to play it so that you claim, okay, I think this card is especially suited because, and you make your case, and then you can get the extra die for that. But it's always only one per conflict or challenge.
Cool.
If you want to, you can also spite your face, which is where if you lose a challenge, you can sacrifice another body part after the one you just lost to reroll all of your failed dice and try to overcome that challenge that way. And finally, piles of bodies, which is an all-out melee mechanic where if you want to, everyone can just dogpile an enemy or a group of enemies, and it just becomes an all-out brawl. And in that case, you'll pool all of your successes together. The enemies will pool their successes together, and then just like normal combat, most number of successes wins. So yeah, I expect you all to remember that exactly verbatim, word for word, and I will not be taking questions during the session.
Okay, cool. Is there going to be a written
All right,
test?
Professor.
Or...
It's actually an essay test.
Oh no, I'm so bad at essay.
I was honest with Scantron.
So yeah, those are the rules, and we'll go over them again as we need to during the session. I know that like the interpreting the cards kind of stymie some people the first time, so we'll walk through that the first time and help everyone get a feel for it when the time comes. But yeah, I've been talking a lot. Why don't we go around and introduce our meat sacks and maybe talk about our cards and pick our factions and our jobs?
Yeah, so we all used the meat sack spawner, I believe. So I'm just going to show it on screen real fast because it's super cool. There's a little character generator. But I'll just read off mine first, if that works.
Go for it.
Cool. My name is King Lord. I'm a cruel, thieving weirdo. I confess I fear death and therefore myself. I'm addicted to languor. I own a 20-in-1 spice combo, my heart in a sack, and a posse of rats. I dress in neon-colored shoes. I lust for being loved and loathe balloons. My heart pounds. I have intense and agonizing love for my brain chemicals, and I have a pervasive and consistent hatred for my clothing style.
All right, so that is King Lord. What faction does King Lord belong to? I can go through them again if you'd like.
Please.
Yeah,
I'm failing this test already.
You got the suits, which are like the spies, the administrators, the bureaucrats, the undercity freaks, the outcasts shunned by society.
Oh yeah, no, that's me. I got you. Don't even need to hear the rest. I'm gonna be an
All right.
undercity freak.
And what is your job, if you have one?
You know what? I'm a cruel, thieving weirdo. I don't think I have a job.
All right. You might, I don't know, like just to get that extra die, you might, you could just say like you're a thief. That's your job. It's not like an official job, but it's what you do to survive.
Yeah,
or
I'll take
like
that.
Your call. All right.
I am a thief.
All right. Who wants to go next? Oh wait, no, sorry, Keegan. Your cards. You want to tell us a little bit about your cards?
Oh yeah, I will go over my cards. My cards are for hands. I have Cure. For eyes. I have Doom. For mask, I have Fetch. For I don't know what all the symbols are offhand, but I have Glitter. I have Wilt.
I think that's legs. Maybe.
Yes, Glitter is definitely legs. I have Wilt, and I have Catch, which I believe is arms.
Mm-hmm. All right, cool. Now who's next, I guess?
I'll jump in. So I used the character that I rolled up when I did my review, so mine might be slightly different to the meat stack. But I'm Rat Faith. I'm a predatory, thieving bitch. I confess that I am God, therefore I cannot be stopped. I'm addicted to mutilation. My memento mori is I have a snow globe with a happy me inside. My wardrobe is an unmatching 5-piece suit, and my useless junk is chewed bubblegum. My bad boys are a thumb-sized perfect copy of myself, and I I lust for growing old. I disgust balloons. I ache that I'm bloated, and I have a hatred of my minuscule and unnoticeable everything, but I love my frequent and annoying body fat. So I'm a fat little bossy baby who has got
And a mismatching 5-piece suit.
yeah.
I love having multiple people who hate balloons so far. I secretly hope all 4 of us hate balloons.
I think Ratfaith would be associated with the suits, and I think their job would be that they're a creep. I think they want to be part of the intelligence network. They're just too much of a horrible little girl to really get in.
All right, I love it.
Noble.
And how about your cards?
Oh yeah, so I have very appropriately. I have sneak for my eyes. I have ally for the body. Yeah. I have flee wings for the arms. I have order, the righteous ruler for the masks. Scorn, my worst enemy are my legs. Not entirely untrue. And for hands, I have sever. Burn, my favorite bridge.
I love that one.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Volunteer for next, or do I have to call on someone?
I think we're
All
gonna
right, I'll go. I'll take the fall or whatever. All right. So my name is Grub Grub. I am an awful nihilistic twat. I confess that I fear death and therefore myself. I'm addicted to pyromania. I own a snow globe with a happy me inside, a note in unreadable handwriting, and a cockroach the size of a cat. I also dress in a mismatched 5-piece suit. I lust for blood and loathe pregnancy. I'm blind. I have a numbing and tiring love for my brain chemicals, and I have frequent and annoying hatred for my clothing style.
Please tell me the roach is the
So-
service animal. It's like your seeing eye roach.
Yeah, my seeing eye roach.
I'm obsessed with Grub Grub.
Thank you. So I think since I'm addicted to pyromania, my job is to like go out to like the edges of the city and light more forest fires.
Only you
Just
can
like
start
keep
forest
everyone in
fires.
check a bit. Yeah.
And are you gonna go with freaks on that one, or did you have another faction in mind?
Well, I guess kind of sounds like I'm a bit of a tool of the man, so to speak, maybe. So who might be a good fit for that?
Man, I can see the hunters. Maybe not the hunters, like the suits. If this is an inside job to keep the fires going, I could see that.
Yeah, I think I'm a suit.
All right, we got a couple of suits in the party.
Yeah.
And
For
tell
my
us about. Sorry, go ahead. You were way ahead of me.
cards.
Yes.
No worries. So I've got for my eyes, I've got prey. I have heat, fittingly enough, for my face. Claw for my arms. Thrall for my body, also makes sense with the suits. Root for my hands, and rebel for my legs.
I've seen some interesting uses for rebel in the past.
Okay.
So we'll see what you do with it tonight. All right, Ray, bring us home.
Let's go. My name is Duke Roach. I'm a predatory, murderous fucko. I confess I feel bad about being alive. I'm addicted to pleasure. I own a book that should have been burned, my heart in a sack, and a posse of rats. I dress in neon-colored shoes. I lust for blood and loathe submission. My chest is heavy. I have a pervasive and consistent love for my clothing style, and I have an intense and agonizing hatred for my reflection. I'm thinking that my job probably is some sort of hitman or fixer for being able to murder people. Yeah. So for cards, I have for legs, I have strip. For hands, I have thirst. For masks, I have veil. I think this is arms. I have clutch.
Yep.
And I think I'm not sure what this one is, but it's pinch.
Oh, that might be. I think that's hands.
Okay. I have two hands. I'm
No,
also
that's,
not.
That's limbs, not hands. Sorry.
Okay, well, sorry.
You're good.
And then eyes, I have sorrow.
All right, cool. And what faction are you aligned with? And I can go through them again if you need.
Yeah, if you don't mind.
Yeah, there's the suits, which are like the spies, bureaucrats, etc., assassins, hitmen, maybe. The freaks, the outcasts from the Undercity. The butchers from the meatworks. They keep the meat moving. They're also kind of the de facto police force. The happies in Joytown, the sort of autocrats, isolationist, death cult kind of folks. The vigilante hunters, the Black Lodge, and then the Horrors of Bonerland, which is pretty self-explanatory.
Oh man, I think I'll go suits just because.
All right. Damn.
I'm
You've
upset we
three
got no
suits and a
Horrors of.
freak.
Yeah, we got no Horrors of Bonerland.
I thought about it.
All right, cool. So those are our characters, on paper at least. Because body modification is such a big part of the setting and the concept, does anyone have like a really specific vision of what their character looks like? It can just be like, I don't know, anything, just like appearance. Like some of us are wearing mismatched 5-piece suits, but does anybody like have some extra limbs or maybe I don't know, body parts that are out of the ordinary? Like let your imagination run wild based on this profile that you have in front of you.
So I know Ratface, yeah, is like a very, very short, well, like a blown up baby, almost like the Star Trek kind of like original Star Trek baby race people, just like a really bloated head, like corpulent, weird, just a real fucked up little baby in a fancy suit walking around trying to
love it.
look like they're doing business.
Yeah, I think King Lord has a few extra, I don't want to call them arms, I'll call them appendages that are like large tongues more than arms.
Are they like on the torso, or are they located elsewhere?
They're on the torso under the arms. Not
All
a
right.
larger torso or anything, just some horrifying tongues sticking out of the side.
Just some extra giant tongues.
Yeah.
Excellent.
You have good taste.
Da-da. Ray, Ashley, any weird visions for your characters? And if not, that's totally fine. They can be relatively normal looking too.
I think Duke Roach has a mismatch of body parts. Probably the normal amount, or as normal counts in this setting, but they're definitely not. Yeah, they don't match.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
Kind of cobbled together. I dig it. Ashley, how about you?
I think there's a non-zero chance Ashley is frozen right now.
Oh no!
Oh yeah.
How do we get her back?
It's probably just an
Keegan,
internet
I was going
problem
to say the boss baby.
over
Yeah.
there. So unfortunately the answer is time.
In the interest of filling, I will
Having
respond to
some
people in the
slight
chat saying
internet
Boss Baby is the
connection
leader of the suits.
issues.
Oh, she's back.
Whoop.
I think
Oh no.
she was back for like just a second.
We'll hopefully get her back in just a second.
All right.
For the
Any
meantime,
questions or musings? And sorry, go ahead.
oh no, I was gonna just say for the meantime, the overlay is just gonna be a little weird for a second, and that's okay.
Do we have any like
So I was just responding to chat saying about Boss Baby. Like I wear Boss Babies inside of the suits. This is more Boss Baby the cartoon character, but messed up. this is definitely nothing like the head of the suits. It's a horrible little baby.
this is like Francis Bacon's Boss Baby, right?
Yeah.
Um,
Cronenberg Boss Baby.
well, Lichoma is currently on Kickstarter. Did you want to talk about that, Annie, while we wait?
Yeah. We launched last Monday, and yesterday we hit our second to last stretch goal, which was $15,000. So the box set is coming with some custom dice, a set of 66s, and the main factions will have their symbols in place of the 6 on each one. We've also dropped some add-ons, faction-specific colors and symbols for other sets of 6, which pretty much everyone on the team is going nuts about, and we all want them, and presumably a bunch of other people, backers, also do. So that was like our last like really big exciting news, but we also unlocked a booklet of leaders for all the factions that will be in print in the box as well. A pamphlet of sample jobs for players. I see Brina over there snickering because she knows exactly what that pamphlet is called. And right now we are working our way up to $30,000, which is our final stretch goal. And that is to have Linval Brown, the narrator from Disco Elysium, reads some of the setting text and some of the vignettes that Tessa Winters wrote. And Tessa is also working on a piece of short detective fiction in setting that will also be included in the audio files that all of the backers will get. So we're really excited about that. Mr. Brown also seems extremely excited about working on it. So we're going for the gold there. We've got our fingers crossed we'll get there in the next few weeks. So that is kind of the state of the Kickstarter. And Ashley, you're back with us.
Yeah.
Welcome.
I'm back. Hello.
No worries.
My apologies.
Cool. Well,
No worries.
let's get into it. Kickstarter sounds great.
Okay.
I'm showing it off on screen, but there's a link to the Kickstarter under my head currently.
All right, so before we hop into it, Ashley, did you want to like go into a little more detail about your character, or do you want to remain semi-human?
I think like Grub has a sort of marsupial-esque pouch for the seeing eye roach. Yeah.
It's reminding me of another
Otherwise-
project we were working on in the bog not too long.
Otherwise normal human,
Except for the pouch. All right.
except for the pouch.
That you keep your
The
roach
roach.
in.
Yeah,
That I keep
cat-sized roach
my
pouch.
cat-sized seeing roach in.
Okay, cool. I just want to make sure
Totally
we
Yeah,
were
'cause
normal
that-
human being.
Mhm. So the roach like communicates with me via its legs. It like scratches on me, sort of like a ratatouille kind of situation, but from my marsupial stomach pouch.
You know, I did not think I could love Grub more, and then I found out there was a marsupial pouch with a roach in it, and wow, I was so wrong. Please say the
All
pouch
right, let's
is
see what else we
hidden
have
in a
in store.
goiter. Oh no.
All right, so that is our cast of characters. Anything else anyone wants to add, or shall we go ahead and ease into this adventure?
Nah, let's hop in.
All right, cool. So, King Lord, Rat Faith, Duke Roach, and Grub, you have all been called to an office in the Black Lodge. None of you were hunters, so this is a little bit nerve-wracking for you, especially King Lord. The hunters have no love for the freaks. If anything, they have negative love for the freaks. So this is, sheep in the lion's den here. But you've been called into this office. It's late morning, but the shades are down. Office is very dark. It's lit only by one small lamp on the desk, so the room feels much smaller and claustrophobic than it actually is. It's very nice. It's wood paneled. It's got a great big, nice desk. Some framed like awards and maybe some generic paintings on the wall. Sitting behind the desk is a very, very large man. Definitely got kind of a Godfather thing going on. If there were two Don Corleones and one of them ate the other one. Wearing like a brown suit, brown striped tie, bald mustache, chomping on a cigar. On the desk is a little nameplate that says Mr. Slim Chutney. And he is sitting there. There are no guest chairs. You all are standing in his office. And Mr. Chutney says, I'm glad you could all make it. I have an important task for you. And the truth be told, I'm having a shitty day. I'm not happy. I had a butcher. I had a suit, and I had some of them Bonerland types. They came in here. They killed some of my best men this morning. They just killed them. They cut them down. It was terrible. I got a morgue full of bodies. Now there ain't shit I can do about the butchers, and I'm not going after the whores, but quite frankly, I hate the happies, and I need a good laugh. So here's what I need you to do for me. I need you to go to Joytown. I need you to go to Fun Fun Playland, and I need you to blow up that goddamn Ferris wheel, okay? I hate that Ferris wheel. The happies love it. I fucking hate it. I want to get rid of it. I want to see it on the evening news. I want to see him crying. I want to see that thing in flames, okay? Can you do that for me?
Of course.
Good. I'm glad we can do that. You do this for me, y'all get your pound of flesh, okay? I got my eye on you, freak. And he points at King Lord. I don't like you, but I can't have this tied back to the lodge. So that's why I'm getting the freak and the suits to do it. You understand?
Yeah, when you want something blown up, you come to me. I gotcha.
Hey, quiet, freak. I didn't ask you.
Yeah, you heard him.
Yeah, the baby. The baby knows what's up. You keep the freak in line, baby, okay?
Of course.
All right, good. I'm glad we have this understanding. Slides an envelope across the table to you. It says inside, you got 4 tickets to Fun Fun Playland. They'll get you inside. You also got a voucher for Patriots Unlimited. You take that in, they're going to give you some C4. You're going to use that to blow up the Ferris wheel. I want that Ferris wheel blown up, all right? Fucking hate that Ferris wheel.
Boring.
All right, so y'all understand? You got any questions? Can I clarify things for you, suits and freak?
Wait, so can I ask questions now, or am I still not allowed to talk?
Yeah, you can talk now, but not much. I hate your voice.
That's fair. I get that a lot. I don't have any questions. My only question was if I could have questions.
God damn it, freak. Know your place.
Is it okay if we're spotted?
I don't know how you couldn't be spotted. It's the middle of the day. There's people in Fun Fun Playland. I mean, you can wear a mask if you want. I don't care. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit how you do it. I just want it done.
Okay.
Yeah. Good.
All right, good.
Love the
Good.
Yeah, let's blow this sucker up.
All right, good. Get out of my office. I want to see it on the news. Remember that. Evening news, 6 o'clock. Ferris wheel. Dead. I want to see people falling off of it. I want to see it rolling away in flames. Just get it done.
Wait, so do you hate the Ferris wheel?
I hate the Ferris wheel. How many times do I have to say it, freak?
Yeah, Fun Fun Playland?
Yes, Fun Fun Playland. Is there another Ferris wheel? No, there isn't. It's the only Ferris wheel in the wind.
So the one at Fun Fun Playland.
God, I hate the Ferris wheel and I hate the fucking freaks. Get out of my office.
On the way out, Rat Faith is trying to like make eyes with the guy, like pointing at King Lord to be like, on the way back.
He like grips his cigar in his jaw and he nods and like gives you that eyebrow up, like, yeah.
Yeah, come on, team.
All right, let's
I
go.
imagine like rat face like leading the way, but being the slowest because they have the tiniest little legs, so everyone's kind of like shuffling along after him.
Definitely a lot of stumbling.
All right, so you exit Mr. Chutney's office. You have a voucher for Patriots Unlimited, and you have 4 tickets for Fun Fun Playland. So, what is the plan?
Well, it sounds easy enough.
Where's Fun Fun Playland?
It's over in Joytown. It's in itself, it's not difficult to get to.
And that's like off of I-9 or something? Like how we...
Yeah, you can take a rickshaw. It'll get you there in an hour. Rickshaws are the main mode of transit in the Win.
I mean, I think
All right.
we should maybe consider contacting the evening news, make sure that they're there.
You know, it's a really good point that I would have fully forgotten.
I would have not thought about it. I'm in for the destruction.
And 3 of you are suits. The suits run the only news outlet in the Win, the Daily Spew.
Cool.
So you have contacts there. Not difficult to tell them when and where.
All right, I'll send a message Roach, one of my Seeing Eye Roach's babies, out with the message to have the daily spews at that I don't know, 6 p.m.
Well, that's when the news airs. You got to get it done before then. Otherwise, Mr. Chutney will be very unhappy. But yeah, you can send your passenger Roach with a little message to one of your contacts at the spew and let them know what's up.
And so whereabouts is the Patriot pleasure, was it, for the
Patriots
C4?
Unlimited.
Patriots Unlimited.
Yeah, that's a hop, skip, and a jump. Just around the corner, not far. Still in the Black Lodge, so none of you really want to be there, but you can get in, get out, and get on your way pretty quick.
Would you go pick up the boom boom? Babe, gotta go boom boom, yeah?
Okay.
Are you really gonna be dead weight this whole time?
Yeah, if I can be.
Okay, it's gonna be so much better when I kill you.
Yeah, for sure.
Good. Go team.
So I'm kind of curious, how did King Lord hook up with 3 suits?
I think there's some degree where we need a freak to be the face of a bad thing we've done. And I'm just a very convenient fall guy.
All right, excellent. I like
You'll pay me for this? Okay.
Sure.
Payment.
You know, I hate you guys.
You get a lot of exposure.
That's true. I can pay my bills with that.
All right, we cut to the parking lot outside of Patriots Unlimited. It's from the outside, it looks very much like a 1980s Walmart, just a big block of a building, big marquee out front, Patriots Unlimited. Underneath, there's a banner that says, "No shirt, no shoes, no ID, no problem."
I guess I'm taking my shirt and my shoes off.
Inside, generic automatic sliding doors. Inside is just, again, big department store, but instead of clothes and home goods and things, it's guns, it's racks and racks of guns. There's rifles, there's handguns, there's 50 cals, there's 22s. They have an assortment of blades. Most weapons that you could want to get your hands on are here at Patriots Unlimited.
They just putting their little hands on everything. Just like,
Yeah, I think I'm tasting all of the guns while we're here. Just leaning in close and touching it with the gross tongue arms.
Are there any roach-sized firearms?
Considering you got a
Cat-sized
pretty
roach.
yeah, you got a pretty sizable roach.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's like a little pocket pistol that could
Okay.
work for her roach.
Because I don't think I should have a gun.
I'm not sure your roach should have a gun, but all that.
The roach should be a better shot than I would be. So. All right, let's get the C4.
Whew. Should get the freak to go to the counter. That'd be fun.
Yeah, I mean,
boy.
if no one else will do it, I guess I will. Hey, guy at the counter.
There's a customer service booth over near the door. There's kind of
I ring the bell.
Hey, C4 to go. Thank you.
Bing, 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 bing.
There's a woman already standing there as you're ringing the bell and calling for C4. And she waits till you calm down and says, "What can I do for you?"
She's going to be waiting a while. I want that to be clear. Excuse me, how do I get service here? Hello?
What can I do for you?
The
Got like the generic Walmart vest, little name tag that says Greta.
Yeah, Greta, I need C4 to go.
C4's back in explosives.
Yeah.
It's that
Which
way.
is okay.
Okay, can you have someone walk me there?
She takes a deep breath and rolls her eyes. Says, "Larry." And Stockboy comes running over. Larry's got really long arms, so he can reach up to the very top shelves and get goods down for customers. He says, "Take these folks back to explosives."
Thanks, Larry. I appreciate you.
Just doing my job.
All right, we need C4 or something, I don't know, more explosive? Did they say
Make
it
sure it's
has
the
to be C4?
coupon though.
Yeah,
Sorry,
but like,
was that right?
we could just write
We
over
gotta match
it.
the coupon. We gotta match the the box with the one on the shelf. Make sure we
Not
got
wrong.
the right one.
So Larry leads you down the aisles of submachine guns, assault rifles, got a couple of bazookas up on the top shelf. Standard fare. Back to a little corner of the store where they keep the grenades, the claymores, and of course the C4.
Thanks, yeah, we'll take,
He says, "This
how
is where
much
we
is the
keep the
voucher?"
C4.
how many is the ticket good for?
Ticket's good for 4.
Great, we'll have 4, is that C8 or C16? How does this work?
Larry starts to say something and he stops and he looks really confused and scratches his head. I don't know. I'm not good at math.
All right, we'll
That's
just
why
take all of them.
Stockboy, not
Don't worry
cashier.
about it.
Okay, gathers a bunch up in his extremely long arms.
It says grenades in the back. Can we have some of those?
It's all for sale. You just got to pay for
No,
it. You guys
The
can pay for it, right?
voucher says grenades in the back.
Are you showing
he
him
did
the
say
back of the
grenades.
voucher that does not say grenades?
I think it's being King Lord was kind of gesturing it towards them. Kind of play on the fact that they don't seem to be particularly bright.
This is
Maybe one boom boom.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
we lost
no.
Ashley again.
Oh dear.
Maybe Grub just pops in and out of existence randomly.
Yeah,
Or hides in their own pouch.
this is actually just canon. Yeah.
Do we have any questions or comments or anything from the chat while we wait for Ashley to join us?
We'll find out. Chat, do you have any questions?
There's too much sympathy for Larry in the chat.
We love Larry. Don't be rude.
Getting character bleed. I don't care about anyone.
All right, so Larry, so you wanted grenades too, yeah?
Yeah.
All right, so Larry tosses a bandolier of grenades over his shoulder and takes you up to checkout. And at checkout, there is an identical Greta, except her name tag says Phyllis this time, waiting at the checkout line. She takes the voucher, rings up the C4, and then rings up the grenades and says, that'll be 1 limb or 5 pints of blood.
It says, does it not say on the voucher grenades? I'm sure it said vouchers on the grenades as well.
Just glasses. Nope, no grenades, just C4. 4 of them. I guess that's C16.
Shit.
And Larry's like, oh, I get it now.
Do you accept roach pay?
No roaches, only human meat or human byproducts or human-like accessories.
I mean, if you think about it, a roach sort of is a human byproduct.
I choose not to think about it, and it's not. 2 limbs, 5 pints of blood.
Honestly, the inflation.
Fine, I'll put them back. Can I attempt to sneak a couple of grenades as I take the bandolier, like chuck it somewhere roughly where they're supposed to go? But I would like to attempt to grab a couple, put them in my little pockets.
Yeah, great. So this will be a good example of rolling for a challenge. Tell me, what cards do you have that you think would be useful for stealing a couple grenades?
So I have sneak, which is, I think, speaks for itself. I'm going to make an argument for ally because I'm a wolf in sheep's clothing. I'm just a little baby. No one's to suspect me.
I'll take that for wolf in sheep's clothing.
I also would argue maybe flee, as I am quick little fingers. But I don't know how many you want to add.
I think if you were grabbing them and running,
Mhm.
I would take flee. But definitely the other 2.
Okay. Yeah.
And do you think either of them is especially suited?
I think sneak is definitely especially suited.
I think so too. So that'll give you 3 dice to roll.
2 dice. Okay. So 2 4s and a 3.
2 4s and a 3. All right, so that's 2 successes. Lost Ashley again.
Roaches interfere with Wi-Fi.
Famously.
So that was 2 successes was the difficulty for that. So yeah, you managed to slip a couple of grenades into your baby suit.
I just have more lumps on top of lumps that I had before.
Yes. Maybe when we lose Ashley, the roach is giving them bad instructions, and Grub is just like wandering away in the wrong direction. It's not a very good seeing eye, Rich.
Just the image of it sticking out of the marsupial like pouch is just
right.
Incredible.
All right, so y'all have your bricks of C4 and detonators also, I assume. And we have some illicit grenades that Rat Faith has stolen. Yeah, so what do you guys, anything else you want to do, or do you want to head to Joytown, or it's your game, you tell me, you're driving.
Yeah, let's get on the road.
Did Grubhub want to grab the roach gun? Was that a thing that was going to happen?
Oh,
before we
yeah, I
head off?
forgot about that.
Yeah. Grub grub gun.
Yeah. Did you want to pick out a gun? That's where Grub Grub was while you guys were checking out. Grub
Yeah.
Grub went to go find a little pocket pistol for the roach.
I'll just I'll just take whatever my roach ratatouille's me towards, and then bring it up to the register.
All right. That'll be 1 limb or a pint and a half.
Do you accept cockroach blood?
No cockroach blood.
What if it's definitely blood and you don't know where it's from?
If I don't know where it's from, I don't ask questions.
All right, I need to go to the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back.
Over by customer service.
All right, I'll have my roach lead me to the bathroom to collect some roach blood. That's probably, oh god, this is so gross. It's probably pooled in my my pouch.
Yeah, that is gross. You're right.
You are correct.
Oh.
It's okay. They have those collection bags
Okay.
by the register, you know?
Okay, yeah, and then augment it with a bit of my blood as much as needed.
For that extra realism.
Yeah, yeah.
Want to make sure it tastes right.
Exactly. Yeah. It's gourmet. And then I'll go back up to the register. Be like, sorry, I'm just I'm a little blood shy. I don't like collecting in public.
I don't need your life story. I just need payment.
Well, this is payment, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Yeah. Receipt pops out, hands it to you. Thank you for shopping at Patriots.
All right, goodbye. You're welcome.
Have a bullet-full day.
I will. Goodbye. I'll head out.
Horrifying.
All right, so we got some C4, a couple of stolen grenades, and a roach gun. We are off and running.
And a new best friend. Don't forget about Larry.
And we have Larry. Long arm Larry.
No, we
Larry
really
would be
Larry.
amazing at basketball. We should invent that.
Oh, fuck. You're right. New side mission.
Screw this. We're going to go invent basketball.
Yeah, I guess we head back to the rickshaw and get going towards Joyland?
Joytown. Yeah.
Joytown. I was so close. Get partial credit on the exam?
Yes, partial credit.
Cool.
It counts toward your final grade. Yeah, not hard to hop a rickshaw for too long. You are pulling up at the station that is just outside of Fun Fun Playland. You come up out of the underground station right there in front of the great big gates. As you do, the roller coaster goes roaring over the top of the wall. The track is shaking, then dips back down out of view. There are people filing toward the entryway and the gates.
Cool.
Is that what we got to take out?
Say what?
To the group. Is that what we're taking out?
Yeah, I mean, it looks like the Ferris wheel.
Okay, who's got the charges?
The big fucking wheel. It's like the thing that dominates the sky. Of course, I haven't got nothing.
We didn't leave him at the store, did we? Duke, you gotta check your book bag.
I check my book bag. I do not have anything.
I fully have them.
So you fully have them or don't have?
Oh no, I
You have
fully
them,
have
good, yeah.
them. I'm just...
Okay, cool.
It's gonna take some remember. Like, oh fuck, they're in my bag. Shit, my bad. Let's go. It's fine.
Like Raphael blows a big bubble from bubble gum and just like then takes the gum and sticks it on like a picture of the Ferris wheel, like fucking wheel.
Yeah, we hate wheels. Let's go.
Damn straight.
Hey, look, we're getting along.
Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna make it harder. But it'll happen.
Okay.
Does the C4 have anything that like to attach it to the Ferris wheel with, or are we going to need to figure that out ourselves?
You just kind of like stick it on there or put it at the base of the Ferris wheel, whatever strikes your fancy.
Okay.
Send the freak on the ride, holding it.
I like
Oh
that
no,
plan.
he understands. They understand me, don't they?
What? You want me to do what?
Nothing.
No, don't worry. Have a good ride. Good times.
Okay, yeah, no, that sounds good.
One final ride.
Yeah, like before
First
the
and last.
Ferris wheel explodes. I got you.
Right before, yeah.
Yeah, thanks guys. It's very nice that you all were so thoughtful.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Away.
Where's this camera crew?
You don't see them offhand.
Well, look, if your guys don't want to show up, I can get one of my friend is like a GoPro.
Yeah, we might need that as
Alright.
backup.
Hey, do you have an extra roach I can send out?
They should be coming. I can just wait by the entrance.
Okay,
They'll
but
recognize me.
you all are missing out on some like primo content.
It's got to be on the news. It's got to be on the news. We don't just accept footage from anyone with a GoPro.
But the B-roll though. Got to think about that.
Yeah, that's. I mean, his last video got like 10 views.
Whoa.
Okay, fine. You can have a roach, but I want it back when you're done with them.
So you take the roach and you eat it, right?
No,
Fully ate it.
you have to take their under abdomen, and you write a little message on there, and then you put a piece of flesh of whoever you're delivering it to in their mouth, and then they know where to go to.
Well, I didn't bring his flesh with me. You know what? I think we're just gonna have to trust your video crew.
Yeah.
I hate this crew. Let's keep going.
Are you kidding? I love this group.
All right, let's
All
tie this
right.
motherfucker up.
You get up to the gates, and the turnstile is kind of a mound of a person, like a torso and kind of like just this stump below the waist with like the turnstile sticking out of their gut. They say, "Welcome to Fun Fun Playland, the funnest place in the Win. Tickets, please."
I'm just gonna turn around to Rat. You got the tickets, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's. But I probably just get underneath them. Yeah. Like she hands the tickets to you, and then just like tries to like limbo underneath.
The turnstile tilts down a little bit to block you.
Okay. Well, you know,
Tickets.
fun. Is there, does it have? Do they have a face? Or is it
Oh,
just yeah. So like they poke them like yeah. Okay.
Is it?
Yeah, tickets.
Please.
Do babies ride free? Is that like a thing here?
No. All park patrons must pay admission. Tickets, please.
Well, if you think about it, they're not really a patron. Like, they're going to be too short to be on any of the rides, so they're just sort of here for the vibes.
There are no height requirements at Fun Fun Playland. Tickets, please.
Oh, you're so boring. Here you go.
Takes the tickets, rips them, gives them back to you. Enjoy Fun Fun Playland, the funnest place in the wind.
You know, when you say it like that, I really believe you.
Next.
Yeah, I had an whatever.
Yeah, it turns out, rotates, kind of creaks and mushes as you go through it.
Oh, that's a great sound. Oh, I don't want to think about that. Let's keep going.
So as you pass through, standing off to the right inside this archway is this tall figure, no skin, just bone and muscle. Instead of a head, it's got a TV monitor, and words flash across the screen as it speaks. It says, "Remember, at Fun Fun Playland, you have to have fun. It's in the name." Further up ahead, there's a group of kids, all identical, wearing the same little striped shirts, same little propeller beanies, same side-combed blonde hair, with bats, and they're hitting a piñata that's hanging from the ceiling. The piñata is made of meat. It looks like it might be like a dog or a fish or maybe a bird or something. But as you walk up, it says, "Welcome to Fun Fun Playland." Oh God, it hurts. I hope you enjoy your stay. Oh God! And one of the kids hits it and it bursts open, and a bunch of Langer pills come spilling out and sprawl across the floor. The kids are all like, "Yay!" And they start very calmly and orderly picking up the pills from the ground.
No, you see, I'm addicted to Langor.
Yes, you are.
I'm gonna knock some kids out to get some of my hands on it.
Yeah, I'm
Knock
getting
them out
in
of
there
the
for
way.
pills too.
Let me get in there.
All right, so Duke Roach and King Horde are going for the Langer. Ratface, Grub, what are you doing?
I think I'm still waiting for the TV crews to show up.
Are you waiting
Oh.
outside? Or...
Yeah.
Fair enough. I think Ratfaith wants one of the spinny beanies. So like while it's all kicking off, she's gonna just try and snatch one off a kid and push him over. Like I imagine that the kids are probably a fair bit taller than her. So
yeah. I mean, if King Lord and Duke Roach are knocking him aside, I'm sure you can get your hands on a beanie that's down at your level.
I want to try and grab a bat too.
No, the bats are free. You know,
Oh.
they've got a rack of them there on the wall for the kids.
Oh, I'm
as they
taking
come
two
in.
then.
One for each hand.
Exactly.
As you're doing that, a guy in a candy stripe pink shirt, straw hat, shades, earpiece in his ear. Across the back of the shirt, it says "Fun Facilitator." Walks in with another piñata and reaches up, unhooks the busted one, hangs up the new one, walks back away with the unfortunate piñata under his arm. New piñata says, "Welcome to Fun Fun Playland. I hope you all enjoy your stay."
Yeah, thanks. You too. I think your stay's gonna be short, but have a good one.
The piñata's eye twitches a little bit and says, "God, I hope so."
do you feel any of the drugs in your body, or do you just hold on to them?
No, I kind of just hold them. It kind of sucks.
No, they're like individually wrapped.
Just little Tide Pods.
Yes. As I'm unwrapping just a handful of them.
Um, yeah, outside. I guess the press rickshaw pulls up.
Okay. Do they in fact recognize me?
I don't know. I'm gonna roll for it.
All right.
No, no, but these are not journalists that you're acquainted with.
Okay.
But the reporter gets out. The camera person also gets out. Their head is the camera. The lens is just a giant eyeball at the front of their head. They breeze past, say a couple words to the I guess turnstile / entry attendant, since they're both, and they kind of breeze through into the park.
Sure is taking those press folks a while.
Leaving Grub standing outside.
I'll probably give up after like half an hour longer. If I hear an explosion and no one's come by, then I'll definitely give up.
Bless Grub.
We got to find a way to get Grub back with the group. So as you're talking with pinatas and stealing candy from children, y'all see the press team breeze through. Journalist is a pretty young woman, blonde hair, well done makeup, nice, suit.
How many arms?
Pantsuit. 3.
Not
One.
interested.
One implanted on the sternum, so there's the 2 for gesturing and then 1 to hold the microphone.
Look, you have to have an even number of arms.
Ooh.
my favorite candy, Lexapro. I just saw that in the chat. It's taking me out. Ooh. Yeah, I do want to talk to, before we run off to the press people, I do want to talk to one of these pinatas about like if there's a back room I could get into for the Ferris wheel. They don't seem to be McLovin their job here, I feel like.
No, it's not great, but it's a living.
It's
It's a living.
No, the Ferris wheel is freestanding.
Okay, yeah. I want to see if there's like a back entryway to the Ferris wheel, or something that the people who work here otherwise might not check us going in through.
No, not really, man. Like the main path leads right under it, and then the supports are on either side, and there's a line where you get on. There isn't really like a back room to the Ferris wheel, says the pinata.
All right, thanks. I'm just gonna beat the shit out of them.
Oh God, it hurts.
Thanks. I'll make it quick.
You're lying. They all lie.
It's really great when your
question.
pinatas can scream at you.
Do they die in the process, or are they just like brought back to have more languor shoved up their cavus?
No, the one that got taken away was in pain but still alive. Based on what everyone's seen, they get recycled and then put back to work.
Okay.
I mean, gotta love a company with health insurance.
On-site medical care.
I mean, it's definitely
kind
hurt.
of.
Look, you go home and all of your parts are on, and that's really all I can ask for.
Wow.
All right, team. What's the plan?
um, we should probably go get. We should probably go get Grub.
Mm.
Like, if we see the press people coming in, be like, "Oh,
Yeah.
it looks like Grub's not with them." That's fine. Grub likes me. I'll go get him. I'll just run out to the turnstile and hey, looks like the press is here.
Ah!
I'll walk over. I'm so frustrated that they didn't tell me I don't have words for it. So I just kind of shout.
That's a lot of feelings, and I don't really know what to do with it, so I'm just gonna head back in now. Yeah, let it out over there. Thank you.
Okay.
I think when you get back, like Rafaeth is trying to like big time the journalist, like regardless of whether they recognize her or not. Like she's just like, yeah, we go back, you get the camera guy, that's great. You're gonna see something good, we're gonna do this. Then you think, hey, Duke Roach, Duke Roach, this is gonna be a big thing.
Camera head is like looking around. Did somebody lose a kid?
I'm beating on the guy still. I'm gonna take up after.
We're
Get
never
bored and start beating on him.
You unfortunately gave us living pinatas, and you were like, "Hey, you can just beat the shit out of them, and we're never gonna move past it." There's an infinite supply of dudes we can beat the shit out of with them.
This is where in D&D the party just stops and they just grind on the pinatas for like 8 hours to level up.
Yeah, you get one experience every time you beat one of these motherfuckers.
That's 100th of a limb.
It's WoW all over again.
It's one taste bud.
All right, I'll have someone lead me up to the press folks in the meanwhile.
I really thought you were going to say over to the pinata, and I was like, it's probably a good way to work
No.
this out.
You don't even need a blindfold.
Y'all with the Daily Spew?
Yeah, I'm Charlotte Charcuterie is the journalist's name.
Charlotte, yeah. Good seeing you again. I'm sure you remember me, Grub.
Sure. How have you been?
Awful. Thank you for asking. Anyway, I brought you here today. Excuse me, because I think just watch the Ferris wheel. That's all. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. Watch it.
Don't touch me. Don't nudge me.
I'm not going to. You're not cool enough to earn that.
Right.
You have like 3 arms.
I do.
Could you not afford a 4th, or what's going on with that?
She looks at the camera and says, Matt, we gotta go.
Hey,
but saying bad, I guess. And they abruptly end this conversation and walk away.
Hey, Charcucci, you want to take a swing? He's
Already
warmed
gone.
up.
Not paying attention to this shit show
Oh
anymore.
God, please help!
All right, we need to get them to stay.
No, they're going into the
Oh, okay.
into the
Okay,
park.
that's fine.
They know where they're going. They're on their
Okay,
way.
okay.
Mission
That's good.
accomplished.
Mission accomplished.
Go team.
Just for the record, when I said he wants to see it on the news, I didn't actually mean you had to get a journalist, but I like the direction this is taking.
No, This is the only way to interpret it. Is that we had to call Shark Coochie here to.
I need an adult.
I'm so sorry. That was your job for this one.
Rat Faith, one of the fun facilitators, comes over and crouches down and says, "Hello there, little child. Are you lost?"
Yes. I lost my parents. I think they were backstage of the Ferris wheel.
Oh, well. What? Why don't you just come with me then? We'll get you back to your parents real quick, okay? Does that sound good?
That sounds wonderful.
All right, holds out a hand.
My hand is just so sticky and like sweaty and horribly, but yeah, just because it's old with a tiny little hand, just like grips.
All right. He says, do you like ice cream?
Of course, I like ice cream. And
That's too bad because we're going to the kennels now. And we're gonna keep you there till your parents show up, okay?
Oh no. Hang on.
Say hi to your parents for us.
Bye, Rat.
And Rat Faith exits the game.
Rat has grenades. They'll be fine.
Yeah, that is. Okay, Kennels. I'm very tired. Can you help? And like, I'm trying to get them to come to pick me up, and as they do, I would like just like slip a grenade and then run away.
Stealthy.
I run.
Yeah. Let's do a challenge for that.
I can't help but feel we're overcomplicating this somewhat.
Nah.
I was told to blow things up at Fun Fun Land, and that is what I'm doing.
All right, Rat Faith, what cards you got for this challenge? You're gonna slip a live grenade into this guy's pocket.
So, I am gonna like the idea is just to flee. Like I'm sneaky, and I'm gonna flee. Is the idea like just like pin and go?
All right.
Yeah. So is that 2 or 3?
Do you think one is especially suited, and why?
I mean, I think like the whole sneak hiding in plain sight thing. They were definitely not expecting the baby going to the kennel to blow them up.
Yeah, that's wolf in sheep's clothing, right?
I have both ally and sneak, which is hiding in plain sight as well.
It's like, remember, like, you don't have to interpret like just the name of the card. It can be the image, it can be the subtitle. I think wolf in sheep's clothing fits really well here.
Okay, yeah, I'll go with that.
All right. So if you want to say that one's especially suited, that would be 4 dice.
Okay,
you're using flee, sneak, and ally, right?
Yeah.
All right, go for it.
That's 2 6s and a 5.
Oh,
and then a 1.
Damn! Yeah, that's 5 successes. Yeah, you drop the grenade in this dude's pocket as he bends down to pick you up, and then bam, you bolt. And a couple seconds later, boom, and the dude just bursts. And a bunch of the kids that were playing Pinata come running over and start picking through the meat, looking for the langur.
Good.
Was that the Ferris wheel?
Yeah, was his name Ferris Wheel? Did you happen to see like on his name tag?
Yeah.
Because I fucking hated that dude. I understand.
I ain't going in a kennel.
Nobody puts baby in a kennel.
All right, but I've got a plan. I think I know how we do this. All we got to do is go on the ride. Someone slips out of the carriage, and then they climb down to the center
Oh no.
wheel, attach the C4, and then we're gonna set it to explode. They'll weaken it from the support. It'll go rolling. There'll be flaming bodies everywhere. It'll be beautiful. Beautiful.
I don't see any problems with this. Yeah, that sounds great. Should we stay on the Ferris wheel, you think?
You're welcome to. I think it would be a hell of a ride.
Someone's got to drive it, right?
That's how Ferris wheels work, I think. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure.
They have a backstage and somebody drives them.
It's a wheel, right?
Yeah.
They go somewhere. Someone's got to direct it.
Okay.
Gonna head to the Ferris wheel.
All right, so you come in through like past the main entrance. There's like stalls with food, cotton candy, funnel cake, etc. Gift shops, so you can get them on the way in and the way out. And you come out into like the big open area inside the walls of the park. The path like splits left and right. The whole park is a big circle. To the left, if you were to turn left, there is the line to get on the roller coaster. And then there are a bunch of game pavilions. If you were to turn right, normally, well, before I get to that, if you look right, rising up above you is the Ferris wheel, like just monstrous giant Ferris wheel. It's like, right there. Unfortunately, there are barricades, big construction fences, barbed wire at the top, security cameras, automated machine guns, the kind of things you would expect at an amusement park, set up because the fun house is currently under maintenance. So you can't go that way to the right, which is the way you need to go to get to the Ferris wheel. Unfortunately, y'all are going to have to take the long way around.
Unfortunately, I think we're going to have to take the long way around.
Can someone carry me up? Or maybe a roach I could ride on, but I'm getting quite tired.
My pouch is maximum capacity 1. Sorry.
Yeah, you've been threatening to kill me all day. I don't really feel like I need to be the one carrying you.
I
Well,
earn you some brownie points.
yeah.
All right, I'll give you a lift.
Thank you.
Do you see what she did
Put
to the
you on
last
the
guy who
one
tried to
side.
lift her? Or
Yeah, but
I'm not
it'll
falling
be
for
fun,
that
right?
one. Fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, won't be fooled again. Let's go.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, let's get in line for the Ferris wheel.
All right. It's going to be a little bit of a trek. So, like I said, turning left to your immediate left then is the line to get on the roller coaster. The roller coaster looks like it's seen better days. It's a little bit rickety looking, squeaks and squeals as it goes around the track, but the track does go all the way around the park. Unfortunately, it ends right back here, so unless you want to jump off, not exactly a quick route to the Ferris wheel. Then there's games, carnival games, stuff like, Shoot the Freak over to your right. And then ahead of you, past all that, the main path kind of curves to the right. There's like a big open area in front of a theater pavilion where a show's going on right now. At the far end of the open area is the big central fountain with a statue of Fun Fun Playland's mascot, Jingles Jr. the Clown, standing in the middle of this pool of blood with blood spurting out of the points on his jester's hat. Some kids are playing in it.
Good.
So, how much time have we got till the 6 o'clock news? Like, do we have enough time to walk there and then get in line and go on the ride?
It seems like it's only like midday.
Okay.
Fuck yeah.
So we don't need to take the riskier route.
We do the most fun thing possible and we queue.
This is the line ride.
I hate to ask, but like, what's the balloon situation around here?
I was just thinking about that.
There are balloons. There are children with balloons. There is a God, what's the word I'm looking for? Not a mascot, but like a person in a suit. It's like a little purple frog handing out balloons to kids.
Yeah, mascot.
Okay, sure. Not like the main mascot, but a mascot.
Yeah.
What you just described is a mascot.
Secondary mascot.
Yeah, there we go.
You could have made it a red frog, Walt. You were so close.
Oh, damn it, I should have. Shit. Fine, I'm gonna retcon that. It's a red frog with 3 legs and a tongue.
There you go. Much better.
Don't make me kill Messi.
We have to make tough decisions.
All right. Can we let's start walking?
All right, so the road, winds past the games, past the coaster. As you go, the coaster goes shrieking along the track. The track rattles. Above the actual screaming of the ride itself, you hear a bunch of kids going, "Yay!"
Maybe we should take this one out too.
For public safety.
2 for
See
him.
if they can- Yeah, combo.
We only got so much C4, though.
Maybe we can aim the wheel a good way.
Yeah, the wheel driver can just run it that way.
Another one
I
of those,
believe in the freak.
Thanks. My parents didn't say that very frequently, so it's nice to hear.
As you walk, another one of those tall, creepy TV monitor head things lurches past, and it says, "Do you see someone who looks like they're not having fun? Notify Fun Facilitators. They can help all our guests enjoy the park."
Hey, buddy, you don't look like you're having a blast.
Are you saying that to the...
To the TV man?
Just keeps lurching past you, doesn't really seem to respond.
All right, well, when I see a fun facilitator, I'm going to mention it. For the price it is to get these tickets, the employees really should be having more fun. I've made my heel turn.
Oh no.
All right, so the main path winds up and around, up by the fountain, around the big open area where families, again, all identical children, identical fathers, identical mothers, identical everyone. Some of them are watching the show that's going on up at the pavilion. It's a clown show featuring Jingles Jr. He's juggling flaming tennis balls, and when another one of those little red frog mascots comes up and hops and kicks him in the ass, and he falls over. And one of the flaming tennis balls falls into his back pocket, and he starts to go after the little frog, and then realizes his ass is on fire and starts running around trying to put it out. The frog hops up again, kicks him in the ass again, trying to put the fire out, knocks him head over heels. You get the idea. It's that's kind of like buffoonery kind of clown show going on.
I'm a pyro and I smell fire, so can I pour some gasoline on the clown?
The road takes you away from the pavilion, around the back of the open area. But if you wanted to get up there closer. You can
Yeah,
certainly try.
I smell fire, so I'm gonna go towards the fire.
Yeah, don't worry, Grub.
All right,
We'll hold your
everyone,
place
grub
in line.
grunts. You just keep letting blind grub just like either leaving them behind or just letting them wander off on their own.
If they can smell gasoline, I'm sure they'll find their way.
All right, so yeah, I'll head over there. Sorry, everyone.
No, it's good. There's things you gotta do. We understand.
I'll be back in a bit. Good luck, everybody. Holler if you need me. Just scream at the top of your lungs and I'll know what's going on. Okay? All right.
Kill a clown for me.
All right. Let's follow Grub, I guess, for a second. Grub, how are you navigating the crowd?
I'm just going where I smell fire. So I'm just gonna, if anyone's in my way, they'll have to deal with that.
Okay. Children, families, etc.
Yeah, just shove them to the side.
Just mow them down.
Yeah.
You get some dirty looks that you can't see, but at the same time, the happies don't really want to mess with a suit who looks like that they're on business.
Okay. Nice.
As you approach, there's still the smell of burning in the air, but it doesn't smell like an active fire anymore, like it's been put out, but still, something smoldering.
Damn. Can I find like I presume are there benches sort of by the performance area?
Sorry, say again.
Are there like benches kind of that people can sit on for the performance area?
No, it's pretty much standing only.
Okay. I figured it'd probably be good to have a distraction away from us while we're like planting explosives. So I'll kind of blunder around until I feel someone who's wearing a cloth shirt of some kind, and then try to light it on fire.
All right. Since you're a pyromaniac, I'm going to assume that you have some sort of fire starting implements on your person.
Yeah. Like a modified lighter, so it shoots out like a 6-inch sort of flame.
All righty. I just need to start expecting this shit in this game, that people are going to do insane crap that I don't know how to deal with. I wish Wolf or Michael were here. I am going to call this. It's not really combat. I guess this is a challenge to light someone on fire. What cards you got for me?
I do have heat. All good things must burn.
Oh Jesus! Of course you do.
So
I
think that one's pretty self-explanatory.
Yeah, I think it is. What else you got? Anything that you want to use?
Let's see. I think I'd say that this is a. Well, I got the rebel card, which the subtitle is "Rage Against the Dying of the Light." I'm trying to relight the light with fire.
That is by the books.
Yeah.
I can't argue with that.
Yeah, I'll say I got those two.
All right. You think one's especially suited?
I think the heat probably makes the most sense, since that is all good things must burn.
All right, and don't forget your job, fire starter.
Yeah,
that gives you a die as well.
So how many dice?
I think that would be 4. 2
Alrighty.
cards, one suited, and the job.
That is a 5 and a 6.
Oh yeah, you pull out your modified lighter and you set it off, and beside you hear someone say, "Oh no, I'm on fire. It burns. Oh, it burns. The agony. The agony." And people are like, "Oh no, someone help him." And big commotion. You hear people running around, jostling past you. People shouting. People not really screaming because they're too fucked up on languor to actually feel any kind of emotion or anything. But there's a hubbub going on.
Hey, did you hear
All
the
right,
hubbub
mission
over there?
success.
And we cut back to the other group, I guess.
Yeah, if you listen real carefully, it sounds like someone's in like a lot of agony.
There's definitely a Bubba hubbing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
anyway.
Should we look at that or?
No, I think that's just grub. I don't think we need to worry about it.
All right. You think they're having fun? We don't want them to. We don't want one of those fun police people to come and.
If people are in pain, I imagine good times aplenty.
Yeah, if you listen real carefully, you can hear someone saying, "Oh no, look, a fire." So I think they're probably having a blast over there.
Just making sure that
Yeah,
we're all.
I think they're good. No worries.
How's our line doing?
You guys can move freely. Like, you're on the main path. Like, people are moving, past the show, past the fountain, and the path kind of circles back around toward the outer edge perimeter of the park, and it starts taking you through the petting zoo.
I hate a petting zoo. All right, let's make this quick.
Don't let them eat me.
So as you move through the petting zoo, what you see aren't actually animals. These are people who have been modified to look like extinct animals. There's a giraffe, which is just a person on all fours with a really long neck. There's a cow, which is just a really big person on 4 legs with some horns. There's a wolf, which again is just a person on all fours with, fur on them. And the wolf says, "I'm a wolf. Ow." And the cow says, "I'm a cow. Moo." And the giraffe says, "I'm a giraffe. Giraffe noise. Giraffe noise."
Yeah, I think I had this book as a kid.
And the kids are like, "Yay, giraffe."
I'm gonna go through
Yay.
and pet all the animals as we walk, but with my gross tongue hand. I just want to get a taste of each animal.
Do they taste authentic?
Yeah, do they taste authentic? Would I know if they tasted authentic?
No, you've never tasted any of these things before. It tastes a little off, not like you would expect a person to taste. Like, they put in some effort to to create an authentic animal taste for them, but really it tastes very artificial, kind of chemically.
This is nasty. Why am I licking all of them?
I just want you to know, Walt, that what you're describing is an actual Japanese book that exists that just illustrates, like, what if humans had the bone structures of different animals.
Okay,
So,
I need to go
that's...
get this book, but second of all, damn it, I thought I had an original idea.
Can be the next expansion.
Yes.
Can I tip the cow person?
Cow person is in like a little pen. You could try climbing in if you want to.
How big's the fence?
About 6 feet.
Okay, that's a little bit more effort than I'm willing to.
No, it's fine. I can boost you. It'll be great.
All right.
I just do a dog shit job of it, but I will.
I expected as much.
Okay, cool.
I'm like ready for it. I'm like, all right.
No, I I can see the thought you're having, and I'll help. And I'm of no help. It would have been easier to do this by yourself.
Zombie, we'd be taking away dice from this challenge.
Oh boy. I don't really have applicable cards here other than I guess clutch if I try to clutch onto the fence and so is that 2 dice or is that 1 die? Since he's unhelping me.
Yeah, you can roll 2, but the challenge will be you'll have to roll 2 successes instead of 1, since King Lord is actively doing a shit job of this.
That's a 2 and a 4, so it's
No,
it's looking rough.
This is not happening for you, at least not with the quote unquote help.
My tongue arms are just so slippery.
Yeah, there's like just no support. They just keep giving out under you.
All right.
You taste foul. Why are we doing this?
I had an idea, but yeah, it's not worth it.
You could try climbing the giraffe.
That's true.
It makes giraffe noises.
Giraffe noise.
What's the giraffe pen situation?
Taller, like 10-foot fence, but there's like a hole that the giraffe can stick their head through for the kids to pet them.
Is it a big hole?
No, not something you can fit through.
All right, I'm gonna dejectedly walk through the rest of this petting zoo.
Oh God. Sorry, I just found
One
the
of the
picture book. I'm just gonna show it on screen for a second. That's
horror. This is a horror, huh?
Well, this is nasty. I hate this. This is terrible. This is the worst thing I've ever seen. Okay.
I'm glad
I think it's award winning.
I believe it's award winning. It's the worst thing I've ever seen. There's a giraffe in this picture. Is the worst part. I think we need to go to a break real quick. I personally need 5 minutes to recover from this. So we're gonna take a break real quick. We're gonna take 5 minutes, refill our drinks, take a stretch, etc. You at home, you should do that too. But yeah, we'll be back in like 5.
Watch out for giraffes.
And look at that, 5-minute break over. We're back.
Alrighty.
That was so aggressive for no reason.
We're back, and you better like it.
You can come back now.
Don't make us call the.
Oh no!
Oh no!
What were the names? You better be having fun with the people from the.
Oh, the fun facilitator.
Yeah, the fun facilitator.
There we go.
They'll come to your house and,
make it the happiest place on earth.
Give you disturbing Japanese children's books.
I'm not sleeping tonight.
We had 5 minutes to forget that, and Ashley brings it right back. All right, so most of the group was in the petting zoo. Let's shoot back to Grub, I guess, who's lit someone on fire and is in the middle of something of a hubbub. A hubbub for Grub.
Yeah. I imagine you can catch them in the distance a little bit.
No, I'm on fire. No,
Let's just Grub expressing happiness, because Grub is so happy there are no words to express their emotions. They just kind of scream.
I've been there.
So yeah, you hear people moving kind of frantically around you. There's a big to do. In the distance, you hear bells jingling.
The
Santa
redolent
Claus?
smell of burning clown.
Grub, what's your next move?
I suppose I'm going to try to go back in the direction of my compatriots. Trust my seeing eye, Roach, to lead me in the right direction.
All right. Yeah, once you kind of get away from the center of the mayhem that you have caused, the crowd is more navigable. Like initially, got people jostling you, bumping into you, but you get out of that relatively quickly, and your roach guides you back toward well, you can't quite see what it is, but there's some very earthy smells. There's some quote unquote animal noises, I guess.
Okay. I'm just going to kind of shout a bit and hope one of my companions, kind of Marco Polo, in the right direction. Ah!
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 We're creating great radio here. Ah!
Ah!
Someone's gonna remix this into a metal song.
Yeah.
Ooh. Please do.
Alewife, if you're listening, this is for you.
All right. Can we manage to meet up?
Yes, you start making your way toward the sound of the call and response of King Lord.
Okay.
As this is going on, Duke Roach, one of the facilitators, approaches you and says, "Well, hey there, friend. You don't look like you're having a good time."
I think I'm gonna reflexively just swing a bat at him.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
And I think upon successfully hitting him, I'm gonna have a big grin on my face.
All right, time for combat.
Oh, sweet.
Tell me, what cards are you using?
Thirst for blood.
All
Hell
right.
yeah.
Clutching the bat.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
You got to choke up and keep a firm grip.
Yeah, exactly. I think that's it. Only those two.
All right.
Swing away.
It's 2 2s.
Ooh, not good. No, the facilitator sees it coming, grabs the bat as you swing, yanks it out of your hand, and busts you upside the head with it.
Ow.
Luckily, not enough to knock any of your body parts off this time.
Damn.
As you're reeling from the blow, the facilitator says, "Well, hey now, why don't you start having some fun there, friend? Why don't you go pet that dolphin?" He points over to it's like a little like raised platform, and there's someone lying there naked with flippers for arms, and their back legs are fused like a dolphin tail, and they've got elongated face and a little blowhole on the back of their neck, and they say, "I'm a dolphin. Eek 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 eek."
I guess I'll go up to the dolphin person and yeah, let's pet him.
All right, the facilitator escorts you to the dolphin. Says, "See there? Now isn't that fun?"
Hey, facilitator.
Yeah.
Hey, I think what he was trying to do was, and then I'm gonna go after him with the bat. I saw that you weren't having as much fun as you could, and I would like to help. So look,
Just assaulting random service employees.
they have it coming.
I mean, if you can hit the pinata, you can hit the Funcilitator, right?
Yeah. This is like how you're allowed to assault Mickey Mouse at Disney.
Oh yeah.
They sign up for it. They know what they're doing.
You can assault Mickey Mouse, and if you're pregnant, you can urinate in the hard hat of a policeman. These are the laws.
The laws of fun.
Yeah, I would like to have a good time, is all I'm saying.
All right, King Lord, tell me, what cards are you using to have this extravaganza?
So look, I have the card Cure, and I think a good cure for our boredom would be beating the shit out of this man. So I'd
I'll
like to
take
argue Cure. I'd like to argue Doom Eternal Damnation, because I do plan to kill this man.
All right.
And then the card Catch says latching onto agony, and if you think about it, a real agonizing thing is having the shit beat out of you as a service worker at Disneyland.
I'll take it.
Legally distinct Disneyland.
Disney's not watching this stream. I'm not worried about it.
Disney spelled with 2 E's.
It's Gisney with a G at the top. Anyway, I want to argue Cure is like
Or is
especially
it Disney?
relevant to what I'm rolling here. Which is to say I have 3 cards, one's like extra relevant or whatever. That's 4 dice, right?
Yeah.
Cool. Alright, that's 6, a 4, and 2 1s.
Yes, you win this altercation. Describe how this goes down.
Yeah, I think he turns around. He's been bringing Duke over to the dolphin. I think he gets him there, and I'm like, hey, and he turns around. I get him in the face with that, and I'm really just hoping Duke sees this and appreciates it and joins in with me.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, and then we take turns beating the shit out of this man with a bat.
Oh yeah, you cave his face in on the first blow, and he goes down, and you can pretty much go about your dubious fun.
Yeah, I'm having a blast. This is great. I'm hooting. I'm hollering.
And hollering. Oh boy.
We didn't even have to pay to get in here. This is great.
Yeah, I could have fun anywhere like this.
All right, King Lord, as you're stomping this guy, you feel something touching your leg. You
I
look
don't think I
down,
want.
there's a little kid petting you,
Oh,
and
hey, you have 2 bats, right, Duke?
Yeah.
I hand the kid a bat. You want a turn? That's what you're trying to say, right?
I'm gonna help him with his form. You're gonna want to legs apart. Yep. All the legs apart. Yep.
one of the identical mommies with her identical sundress and her identical blonde bob comes over and takes the kid by the hand and leads him away. And as they're going, you hear the kid say, "Mommy, I petted the octopus." Because you have the tug arms.
Yeah, no, I get it. Thank you. No, I get that a lot. It's fine.
No, I'm not laughing in character.
Are you?
I am.
Amazing.
That's whatever. I'm just gonna ignore it.
Oh, the dude on the ground thinks it's funny. He's in stitches. Well, he will be when the medics show up, but you get it.
Yeah, he's not gonna survive for the medics. It's fine. I'll get a few more good swings in, and then we'll keep walking.
Yeah, Grub, you arrive to the sounds of wet crunching.
Hey,
Alright,
Grub, you want to
nothing
turn?
unusual then.
What?
Do you want to turn?
Turn on what?
I motion towards the corpse with my bat.
I don't know what you're doing right now.
Oh yeah, no,
I'm
we're
gonna-
beating the shit out of this thing.
I think we got a small bat here, and I find a stick for the roach to get a swing.
I'll take a couple half-hearted swipes and let my roach have some fun.
Rat Faith, what are you doing while all of this is happening?
I think Rat Faith is just like dancing and clapping and just thoroughly enjoying the violence of it all. Try to make it easy for you to move on if you need to. Are you having fun in Fun Fun Land?
All right, so this guy's a smear on the ground before too long.
Hell yeah.
You guys do your job.
Yeah, I'm happy to keep going towards the Ferris wheel then. Happy to leave the petting zoo.
All right. Onward then. You guys exit the petting zoo past, the zebra, which is just someone with stripes drawn on them with marker. The rhino, which is just a very large person with a horn growing out of their nose, etc., etc. You exit the petting zoo. Onward. The main thoroughfare curves around and starts taking you through the rides. To your left is a tilt-a-whirl. To your right is one of those drop towers. Up ahead there's a carousel, and there's also one of those rotating swing rides. I meant to name all of these, but I didn't. You have to use your imagination, or you can name them yourselves.
Do you think he hates everything that rotates, or is it just Ferris wheels?
I mean, we
Anything that's a wheel.
Anything that's
Well, that
round.
one-
I got you.
That one's a wheel sideways, right?
Yeah, if you think about it.
Murder go round, murder go round.
There we go.
Are you gonna fuck with the wicked clown? Yeah, turns out Rat Faith is a juggler.
Yeah, as mentioned during character creation.
Yeah,
I remember. I was there.
they got their face painted during walking through Funland.
Okay. Well, it should be pretty easy to blow up the tilt-a-whirl.
Yeah, it looks rickety already.
I mean, you could throw a grenade onto it.
What if we blew up
Bounces
all of
around.
them at the same time?
Ooh.
We are a little low on explosives.
We have 4 whole C4s, and there's only 3 round things. I think we'll be fine. Yeah, it's fine, Rat Faith. We'll wait for you to do math.
We'll blow it up.
All right.
I like how King Lord is like very gradually drifting closer and closer to a Beavis voice.
Yeah, no, it just does what it wants. I exist at the will of whatever comes out of my mouth.
What's our strategy here? Best friends of mine.
So there's 4 of us and 3 rides.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So if we each get on one with a C4,
There'll
I
still be
like
someone
the way
left to
your
blow up
mind
the
works.
Ferris wheel.
yeah.
Sorry, Brina, what did you say? Brina, did you say something? No. Okay,
I don't know.
sorry. All right, carry on.
So who wants to ride what?
I mean, I think we were planning on me steering this Ferris wheel, so I'll stick on that one.
I'll go on the tilt-a-whirl. You don't really need to see to stick some C4 on the wall. Kind of get stuck on the wall anyway. That's how it'll work.
Yes. Strategy? Good. Okay.
I'll take the
Yeah.
murder wheel. The sideways one. The carousel.
And Rat Faith, that means that means you get to I guess you're the manager now.
Yay! I'm in charge.
Your ops.
Okay, go team.
Yeah, I guess we split up into 4 separate directions.
Alrighty.
Make it nice and easy for you as a GM.
Why, thank you. All right, who wants to go first?
I guess I started talking, so I'll go first.
Right.
Truly at the mercy of what comes out of your mouth.
Truly. You don't understand. I'm just like this.
All right, so you were taking... Which one were you taking?
I'm taking the Ferris wheel.
Okay, that's still a long ways off.
I'm running.
So, okay.
We can go to someone else then.
Yeah, if you take off toward the Ferris wheel, then let's stick here for just a second.
Yeah.
Who was taking the tilt-a-whirl? Was that Grub Grub?
That was Grub Grub.
All right. Grub Grub, your roach companion animal leads you over to the line. You wait for a little while, slowly shuffle forward, and eventually you find yourself boarding the ride. The safety bar comes down. You feel it starting to rotate and spin up. I imagine this would be very disorienting if you cannot see. As it spins up to speed, you hear people going, "Yay, fun!" And then you feel your defective safety bar start to lift. And I'm going to need you to roll a challenge to not be thrown from the ride as the safety mechanism fails.
Okay. So what kind of tilt-a-whirl is this?
It's like
It's like paint
Oh no.
paint me a mind picture, if you will.
yeah, it's so like it's whole big one circular platform that spins
Uh-huh.
and then tilts as it goes, and you are in like one little like car, I guess, that
Mhm.
spins on the like the larger circle and like a little epicycle as that goes.
Okay. Okay, so it's not like the tilt-a-whirls where it's just a pie dish
Sorry, say that again.
that you get inside. Like a pie dish that you get inside and it spins around real quick, and then like the centrifugal force pushes you up against the wall. So it's not like that. Okay, I get it now.
No.
Okay. That slightly complicates my plans to blow it up, but I'll try not to get thrown out first.
Now, see, if you weren't blind, you would have known that.
Yeah, that's true.
Let that be a lesson.
All right, well, I got the root card,
Mm-hmm.
so I plant my feet in the ride to try to root myself in place. And also got the claw card, so I'm gonna like claw to use my claws, not really like claw metaphorically, to just clamp on to my seat and stop myself from getting thrown out. I think those are going to be the ones that make the most sense here.
All right.
So, roll some dice. I got a 4 and a 6.
Nice. You successfully managed to stay in your seat and avoid being tossed from the ride.
Cool. Does my roach successfully stay in my pouch?
Yes. Your roach is also safe.
Okay, thank God. Okay. then so I make it to the ride ending.
Yeah, you saw like you get past that, that apex, and then you feel it kind of starting to wind down a little bit. It starts to slow. The spinning slows. The overall velocity slows.
Okay. I will put. I think I'll wait till I'm getting off, and then when I'm like kind of walking out towards the exit, when I'm like on the sort of the most central to the ride I'm gonna like drop my C4 and a match, and then just kind of book it.
I mean, it's got like a little remote detonator that you can
Oh,
use. You don't
okay,
have to light it on
that's
fire.
better. Okay, okay. No, I'm a pyro. I'm lighting it on fire.
You're gonna light it
anyway.
on fire anyway. What the hell?
Yeah.
All right. So that is the tilt-a-whirl. Who's next?
I guess it'll be me in the
All right.
carousel murder wheel.
All right. What kind of animal would you like to be riding? They've got all sorts.
Elephant.
All right. It's a skinless elephant, but it is nonetheless an elephant.
Cool.
Ew.
What kind of carousel is it?
I'm not sure I understand the question.
Okay, some of them they have like rings that you try to like throw shit in or something like that, but I'm gonna try and like slap the C4 onto the center while it's spinning.
All right, yeah. It spins up, and you're going around circles. The elephant is bobbing up and down. There are children going, "Yay, fun!"
Sure. Yep. I'm gonna try and use clutch. No, it's the subtext. We know you want it. And thirst again for violence.
Oh, so like just plant the C4. Like you don't have to make.
Oh, cool.
You can just do that. What I am going to need you to make a roll for is that as you're on the ride, the roller coaster goes across the track really close to the carousel, and there's a loud rattle and a snap, and a piece of the support struts of the roller coaster just like breaks and falls off and comes crashing toward the carousel. So I am going to have to make you roll a challenge to avoid getting crushed by falling debris.
Sure. I'm going to use a royal does not submit, and since I'm a duke, that's definitely going to apply. And I think that's all I'm going to go with. I can't make up any other ones. Maybe hiding in the shattered pieces to avoid. Let's see. Yeah, there's a 6.
6, perfect.
Yep.
Yeah. The piece of the roller coaster structure comes crashing down, and your elephant dips at just the right time, and it misses you and takes out a huge chunk of like the canopy over the carousel and a couple of the other animals. But no, you come through it without a scratch, and the commotion gives you plenty of cover and opportunity to plant that C4.
Awesome. And then I'm going to walk away and hit the button and not look at it like a cool guy.
Slow-mo away from the explosion.
Yeah.
All right.
Can we see that the elephant goes, "Thank you"?
I'm finally free. Let's see. Rat Faith, were you?
So I was kind of overseeing operations. So I think
That's
kind
right.
of in between. I think maybe like going up to anyone with a balloon, particularly any of the Missy mascots, and like kicking them in the shin.
Oh God.
Yeah. I don't like the rubber.
The what? Oh, the balloon.
The rubber.
Yeah, as you kick them, you realize this isn't a person in a costume. This is someone who has been modified to look like they're a person in a frog costume. And they say, "Ow, you
Ew.
shit!"
You are horrifying. Almost as horrifying as those things you clutch. You
One
will
of
be
the-
exploded with the rest of this park soon. It's nearly time for my feeding. I'm getting a little bit tired. Anyway,
What, you
Yeah.
see a fun facilitator starting to approach you. Another one. Hey there, little one. Are you lost?
We're all lost in many ways. Awful place.
They seem kind of taken aback by that. They were not expecting this response from such a small child. Are you not having fun?
Oh, I'm having a wonderful time. And I kick them in the shin as well.
Oh God. Luckily, a pair of explosions suddenly occurs and distracts them from dragging you back to the lost child kennel near the gate.
I like that a lot of RPGs think about how players can solve solutions without using violence. And Lichoma asks, how can we make problems and solve nothing by using violence?
I'm using my card though. I'm thinking of my leggies are scorn, your own worst enemy. I can't trust my leggies.
You can't trust your leggies. You heard it here first, folks.
Rat Faith, gonna need you to roll for a challenge as one of the swing ride. One of the swings, the chain snaps and the seat is sent flying directly at you.
Okay. I'm going to try and flee and like hide in plain sight by throwing myself like on down the floor so I can go past.
All right.
Just 2. That is snake eyes.
Oh, brutal.
Going to gay baby
So
jail.
not only do you not get out of the way, first of all, the swing just comes plowing into both of you, takes out the fun facilitator who is standing there next to you, and lands on top of you, pinning you to the ground.
Oh dear.
You are trapped.
Also, at this point, probably good to say, looks like a baby. Definitely old enough for bad things to happen to them.
Yes.
Getting real boss baby vibes from this baby.
All right, so we have 2 destroyed carnival rides and 1 trapped character. Let's click over to King Lord now, who is bolting toward the Ferris wheel.
Full speed.
All right, you blast past the swing ride, past the carousel, and into the bumper cars. Now, this is not a contained area of bumper cars. This is bumper cars just driving around on the thoroughfare. A little bit dangerous. How would you like to approach this?
Yeah. I mean, when you have C4, every problem can be solved with explosives is sort of the problem. And I have 2 bricks of C4, and I think I only really need 1 for the fair. And I'm looking at it, and I think I'm actually just going to try to hijack a car and drive through this.
Alrighty.
But I have the C4 in a back pocket. I'm thinking about it. Yeah, so I'd like to try to grab a car and just, like, full speed through the middle of Bumper Car Alley here.
All right, that is going to be another challenge to navigate this this dense tangle of moving cars.
Yeah. So I'm going to invoke. Once I get to my cards over here, I'm gonna go ahead and invoke fetch again. Because really, if you think about it, this is a fetch quest. I'm trying to fetch the Ferris wheel to put a C4 on it. So I am fetching. I don't even think that's really a question.
Are you fetching or are you stretching?
You know, it's a fetch. It's your job to tell me no when I say things like that.
This is me questioning that logic, but in a kind and gentle way.
Look, I don't think any of these cards I have are really the answer, so I'm gonna stretch something. No, I actually don't think I have any cards that are great for this. Is there a role for I don't have a card for this?
Can you make your job work?
Can I make my job work? Yes, I can, in fact. I am a thief. What I would like to do is steal a car.
And then very thiefy, stealthily make your way through the bumper car melee.
Yeah, that's it. Actually, and then I will, thinking about trying to make it through the bumper car melee, I have this card Glitter here, which depicts someone very daintily on the Invisible Point shoes. And I really want to invoke that sort of like dexterity to get through here.
There you go.
There we go. It took a minute, but we got there. Yeah, so I'll invoke Thief. I'll invoke Glitter.
All right.
Roll 2d6 here. And that is a 4.
Yes. You get about halfway through the bumper car area. You're not all the way through yet, but you're making progress.
Yeah, I'm happy with that. I'm just gonna keep blasting ahead if I'm able.
All right. Give me another roll.
All right, same 2 cards. Let's go again. That's a 5 and a 1. So
Yes. You're getting through. You're almost to the end, and then a little kid in a bumper car rams theirs into yours. And the faulty electric engine in this bumper car explodes. Totally not alluding to anything in real life or the headlines right now. Give me another challenge roll to avoid being maimed by this exploding electric car, which again is not related to anything in the real world.
as much as I hate to say this, I don't hate the idea of exploding a little bit here. I'm fully willing to just sacrifice a body part for this.
Little precarious with C4 in your pocket.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. All my so here's the thing: is I have a lot of cards like Wilt. But you know what? I think I see this car coming. If you might phrase it as I catch that this car is incoming.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just gonna invoke one card here, which is just catch. To just try to see that my car's about to explode and get out of it in time.
All right.
And that's a 3.
Ooh, I'm so sorry.
You know, it was gonna happen.
You're
eventually.
not sorry.
No, I'm not. I like to see people suffer. No, the explosion tosses you from your bumper
Typical
car back
editors.
into. Listen here, editor. The explosion tosses you from your car back into the larger milieu of the bumper car shenanigans. And we will leave King Lord on a little bit of a cliffhanger there as we cut back to the rest of the party back around the carnival rides. What's the situation?
Well, good question.
Rat bait
We've accomplished.
Sorry, go ahead.
We've accomplished our sub-objectives.
Yeah, should
So
we
we
hit the
could-
wheel now, or
Yeah, assist it by throwing grenades at the time of detonation.
Kind
you-
of crushed under me at the moment.
do you have the grenades?
No, Ratface has the grenades. You guys should go find Ratface.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can't do that, as we've established.
I love Grub Grub.
I'll,
Hmm.
I don't know what's going on, but I'll happily follow along. I heard the big boom booms, and I like that.
I'm gonna look around. Yes.
You see some. I don't want to call it panic because everyone's remaining surprisingly mellow in the midst of this catastrophe.
Just another day at Fun Fun Land, right?
Yeah, must be a Tuesday.
Mhm.
Anything else out of the ordinary?
Aside from the havoc that you two caused, part of the swing ride fell off. There's a smear where a fun facilitator was standing when they got hit by it.
Not the one that we beat the shit out of.
No, that one's
Oh.
way back.
Oh,
It was already a smear.
Yeah.
and missed that one.
I'll
Little
try
dejected
some-
by that.
I'll try some good old-fashioned call and response.
Ah!
Eh,
Ah!
where? I'm a baby.
This is fully
Ah!
what Walton had in
I'll follow
mind
the sound of the baby.
when he wrote this.
Hmm.
I know by now not to have anything in mind. Whatever I think is going to go wildly off the rails.
I don't know what you mean by that.
So yeah,
Little
do a very
baby,
sensible-
where are you?
I'm
I'm gonna
here.
grab the nearest person and ask, have you seen a baby, one with some boss vibes?
They're like, do you mean Immortal, the head of the suits?
No,
Or maybe
like
boss vibes.
no, like another baby with boss vibes. A different baby.
A different boss baby.
Who's also a suit.
No, no, I can't help you. Sorry, I gotta go get this taken care of. They lift up their arm and it's like severed at the elbow. I was on the tilt-a-whirl when it exploded.
Oh, cool.
I need a new arm.
Don't we all?
Yeah.
Ah! Ah!
I feel like Rub Rub is closing in on Ratface at this point.
Okay.
I think that's wise. I am forced but to yes and.
Rat face. What's up?
I'm stuck under the thing fell on me. Help.
That sucks.
Yeah, it fucking does.
Do you have any oil?
Did you try blowing it up?
Are you looking for baby oil?
You know what? That's a good idea. Could you hand me one of your grenades?
Wait, what is on top of it?
I'm trying to force it out of my pocket. It's a big swing ride thing.
Oh.
Yeah, like one of the swings that you sit on came loose from the ride and landed on top of Ratface.
Here,
yeah.
rat face. Let me grab one of your grenades. I'll get you right out of there.
You know, somehow
I'll
this
try and-
isn't the worst idea we've had so far.
You know what? I might have to argue with that.
I'm gonna try and give it a kick. See if it'll roll off on its own.
All right. What cards you using?
Blow up the
Strip.
grenade, you coward.
I'm gonna strip it off of.
All right. Anything else?
That's it. And I got a 1, so this ain't going well.
no.
I invoke burlesque.
No, you somehow make this even worse.
I figured.
Just
Can I grab a grenade?
blow it up.
Yeah, this one used the grenade.
Wait. I'm gonna try to blow it up.
All right. What cards are you using?
You
You
know,
know what? That's a good.
blow up the swing card.
I'd say maybe. So I'm trying to not hurt my friend here. Maybe. So I think maybe like root, strength and unity.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because like we're working together, we're rooted together as teammates.
Go team.
I think perhaps Claw, embrace your inner trash. I'm trashing this ride. I'm just trashing the world. I'm just blowing shit up.
All right.
And could I pray? I'm hunting this. I'm hunting this debris in the only way I know how to hunt, which is with high explosives.
I'll give you the first two. I think
Okay. Okay, fair enough.
You don't think hunt?
All right, that's a 5 and a 6. I'm rolling well
Brilliant.
tonight.
Yes. Somehow you use a fragmentation grenade to blast this debris off the top of Rat Faith. I'm not sure how, but I'm not going to question it. So far, this has been not exactly realistic.
What do you mean?
You know, now that I say it, I'm not quite sure.
Yeah. I want you to sit in that thought for a second.
But meat-based economy, that's completely normal.
Oh yeah, I mean that could happen. In
The human
it already
animals.
has.
Are you dead? I can't tell.
It hurts, so I'm thinking no. Thank you.
You're welcome. You owe me one.
Yeah. You owe me a grenade.
Sounds
The
like
big
you're even then.
wheel.
What?
Okay, yeah, Ferris wheel.
As well. So as you all depart the carnival rides amidst the sounds of fire and collapsing metal and very very low key screaming, Grub again. You hear that jingling that you heard before when right after you had lit someone on fire over by the theater pavilion. It's not super close, but close enough that you can hear it.
Death, if you're coming for me, then come and get me, you coward.
Grub yells as you all take off toward the bumper cars. As you approach, you see, well, maybe you do or you don't. King Lord, what are you doing? You were thrown from your bumper car in the tragic explosion.
Look, I was sent to get a mission done, and I'm going to get it done.
All right.
I'm giving up on getting a car, and I am going to just try to run through it this time.
All right. The three of you arrive, and you see King Lord in the midst of the bumper cars, just like making a run. Up ahead of you, across the bumper cars, along the thoroughfare. There it is, the friggin' Ferris wheel. It's waiting for you. It's big. The pathway goes right underneath it. But first you gotta get there.
Yeah, where's the backstage? People are going to be joining us now and have no idea what I'm talking about.
The other three, as you're coming up on the bumper car area, another one of those big monitor heads trundles past you, saying, "Remember, Fun Fun Playland is legally indemnified against any harm, whether accidental or intentional, that you may incur while enjoying the park."
I hate you. But I'm having fun.
All right, so what's the plan? You're separated from King Lord. King Lord is moving forward, and there's bumper cars between you and them and the Ferris wheel.
Hmm.
Little camper, little scamper.
Sounds good.
Unless anyone else had the ideas.
Has anyone else here played Breath of the Wild?
Tiny bit.
In game?
You know, you know the thing where if you like put a bomb below Link and then you pull out a shield in midair, it kind of like sends you forward and you shield surf. I think we should do that, but with a bumper car and a grenade.
Okay, cool. So we're getting back on like realistic physics.
Yeah,
That was just complaining about.
Yeah.
That's right, a
This is good.
Bollywood move. I love it.
I'm down.
Let's do it.
All right, are you all piling on one bumper
sure.
car for this?
Obviously,
Mhm.
efficiency.
Live and die
All
together.
right. I will let you make a group challenge roll for this.
Hey, look at us showing off parts of the game.
Disclaimer: group challenge rolls are not part of Lichoma. This is a house rule.
Shit. Look, I tried, okay?
It's something you can do with the game, just like grenade surfing on a bumper car.
Where's some good? Has anyone got some good cards? Because I'm not
I'm
sure.
going to clutch the steering wheel.
All right.
I am just gonna help everybody being a good ally with my grenades.
All right.
Perhaps root strength and unity because of how we work together.
Mm-hmm. Also, King Lord is on your path through the bumper cars. Are you gonna give them a ride? Or...
Yeah, we're gonna grab him on the way.
All right.
Yeah. I presume these are standard issue when bumper cars with cow catchers on the front.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, so we'll just scoop
Scoop
them up right into the
All right. King Lord, would you like to contribute any cards to making this stunt happen?
I'm elsewhere, am I not?
They're aiming for you. They're gonna kind of give you a lift on their way through.
Oh,
the
okay,
bumper
yeah.
cars.
My bad. I should have assumed they were gonna try to give me a. That's on me. I'm so sorry. Yeah, I'm gonna use. I have the card Catch. So I would like to latch onto the car as it passes.
All right.
And then, last time you didn't allow this, but I think this time it makes more sense. Really, if you think about it, this is just fetching. The ball is going by. I'm grabbing it. That's literally just.
Stop trying to make fetch happen.
We're gonna make fetch happen.
I'll give it to you this time.
Thank you.
All right.
Yeah.
Roll
So
some- sorry. Go ahead.
I was gonna say so. Just 2 dice for me, but I can roll that.
Yep. Go ahead and roll. We'll pool all the successes together.
That is a 5 and a 4.
Nice.
I got a 6.
I got a 6.
You're on fire tonight, actually.
Yeah. I
Well,
promise I'm
quite
not
literally, I
cheating.
realized.
Yeah.
All right. So you do the old grenade boost to the bumper car, and you plow through the traffic jam, and manage to scoop up King Lord on your way. and we now have 4 people. Well, I guess 3 full-size people and 1 baby-sized person clinging to this bumper car.
Hey, this is just like Fetch.
Yes, we are so streets ahead.
As you're coming to your goal, the Ferris wheel, there's a thump and a screech and a crash as this rickety-ass roller coaster comes by one more time and totally jumps the tracks and comes crashing into the midst of the bumper cars. Another group challenge to avoid getting crushed by this thing.
Okay.
I'm fleeing. That's what I can really do.
All right.
So I have wilt. And death embraces all. I think I am under the belief we're all just going to die here, and if we don't, that's fine. But in my head, there's no way this works, and I think me not fighting against it is probably more helpful than me trying to help.
All right.
Can I argue? I've got thrall, calmness, and obedience. I think that death is trying to come for me, and I'm just going to let what happens happen.
Same brain.
All right.
Yeah.
And Duke Ridge, got anything?
Sorrow for the fun times ending.
Man, we're going dark on this one. Crap.
We're all prepared to die here, and when it doesn't happen, we're just going to keep playing the game and not comment on it.
All right, let's see some really morose rolls here.
So I got a 5.
I got a
Nice.
6.
I also got
got
a
a-
6.
I got a 5.
Everyone's expecting to die, and this is the best rolls we've had all game.
Absolutely. It's like, what are you going to do to avoid this? We're not going to do anything, and it just happens to work out.
No, so you do nothing to avoid it, and the roller coaster careens into the bumper car, propelling it forward through the rest of the bumper cars along the thoroughfare, and you clear the bumper car area, and your mangled, terrible little ride finally comes to rest and dies just at the base of the Ferris wheel. You all survived. Your ride didn't. Death came for it.
Go team!
Yeah, the classic grenade into roller coaster boost.
Any percent.
Yeah.
I turn around and crouch like 12 times, and then jump. Does that do anything?
You get a few looks, but
I don't like glitch through the floor or anything? Okay.
no, sorry. The code is solid in this area.
Damn.
Are we there yet?
I mean, basically, yeah.
All right. So who wants to shimmy down and play at the C4?
I think that was my job, so I guess I'll keep doing that.
All right. It's good knowing you.
Yeah, if you don't make it, I want you to know that I've come to regard you as someone I only loathe.
From anyone else, I wouldn't. From you, that means a lot. Thank you.
You're welcome. Now, go fuck yourself.
Now that's an idea. What's the door? No, I'm gonna head to the Ferris wheel.
Alrighty. Gonna plant yourself in line.
Yeah, I'm gonna plant myself in line.
Alrighty. It's a little bit of a wait, but not a whole lot. What's everyone else's plan in the interim?
Set
Thinking
some
about how I'm
trash
going to
cans
all
on
the
fire.
credit. That's good.
Sorry, what?
Ashley, I was just being
Okay.
silly.
Well, I was just saying I was going to set some trash cans on fire.
Right. I mean, won't be hard to follow the smell of trash.
Yeah.
We have any more
That's my
grenades
thought.
left?
I don't
I
think
think
so. I
that's
think
really
you-
up to Walton.
I think
Okay.
I think you said you snagged 2, and you've all used 2.
We've used
so
a
far.
billion, yeah. I think I'm watching you know the thing where you get your picture taken at the roller coaster? I'm just
Yeah.
watching people's like
Ferris wheel
faces.
selfie.
Yeah.
The image is going by like it's the people in the first car with their arms up, and then
Yeah.
the people in the second car with their arms up, and then it's the third car as the roller coaster is leaving their track with their arms up, and then it's just the empty track where the fourth car would have been.
Nice.
You hear a familiar jingling sound as you're all passing time, and King Lord is waiting in line. Coming through the twisted wreckage, climbing over the destroyed roller coaster cars, is Jingles Jr., the clown. About 7 feet tall, big like plastic clown head on top of like this long, lanky jumpsuit that has the proportions of wacky waving inflatable arm flailing tube man. And moving toward you along the thoroughfare, he says, "My name's Jingles Jr. I'm the mascot here at Fun Fun Playland." And advances toward you, specifically veering toward Grub Grub, and says, "You fucked up my show."
Kind of sounds like you're not having a good time. Do you need me to get a fun spec
Yeah, I'm gonna shout
to
this.
help you out?
This motherfucker's not having fun.
Don't worry, I'm about to have a fucking blast. And charges at Grub Grub.
Okay.
But don't try. I am Jingles the clown.
All right. This is why I gave my roach a gun. I'm guessing, is this a combat?
It is.
Okay. Well, I've got the prey. The hunted becomes the hunter, which feels particularly relevant here
All right.
because I am being hunted and I'm trying to now hunt as well. I think I've interpreted this figure as death, so maybe rebel, rage against the dying of the light. I am rebelling against my ultimate demise.
I'll take it.
I think those are the 2 I'm gonna get.
All right. Oops. Dropped the die.
All right. So is that so 3?
Which one are you saying is especially suited?
Prey, the hunted becomes the hunter.
Yeah.
Okay.
3.
All right. I got a 5, 4, and a 6.
Someone check
All right.
Ashley's dice.
I don't know what's there. I just rolled a 2. All right.
A lot of good that does us now.
Wait, so sorry, what did you roll? 5, 4, and 6?
Yeah, 4, 5, 6.
Okay. So yeah, that's 4 successes. And your roach is taking a pot shot at Jingles.
Yeah.
Yeah, so your roach fires, and at the last second, Jingles slips on a banana peel, and falls and tumbles underneath the shot, and then pops up and gives you an uppercut to the jaw. Knocks you on your ass.
Damn. Still beat me. Okay.
Leering down over you. I don't like it when people fuck up my shows.
I don't like it when you beat me up.
I don't like it when there are other people with silly voices. Can I help? So, like, the Rat Faith isn't actually like doing anything. Or just
Yeah.
this is a separate scene. Yeah, don't worry.
No, yeah, well, but yeah, that was my next question: is what's everyone else doing? Rat Faith and Duke Roach, you guys are nearby. King Lord, you see one of your compatriots getting assaulted by a clown, but you're almost there. You're almost on the Ferris wheel. What are you
Not
gonna do?
one of these motherfuckers would turn around if I was getting my ass beat by a clown. Do you really think I'm going to turn around right now when I'm this close? No. I'm going to be driving a Ferris wheel soon.
All right, and with that, King Lord is ushered onto the Ferris wheel. Your time has come. Your moment of glory.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah, I'm going to wait till the Ferris wheel's a little bit in motion, and I'm going to try to shimmy down.
All right. Yeah, it starts to slowly rise up. It's like one of those giant, like, Eye of London Ferris wheels. It's not that slow, but it's a little slow moving, so it will take a minute.
Yeah, when it gets to, like, I don't know, like 90 degrees where I'm, like, sideways, I'm going to just try to run across it if it's slow enough.
All right, I like it. So while we're waiting for that, what's happening on the ground?
Yeah, I guess I'll take a swing at this guy. With a thirst for violence, clutching a baseball bat.
I thought your baseball bat got taken away.
I got a new one.
All right. I mean, these things are everywhere. They're giving them to kids at the gate.
Yeah, he had two. I only took one of them earlier.
That's not happening. I'm wrong. Like dog shit. A 1 and a 2.
Oh, man. Yeah, that's not good. Yeah, so you swing and you hit Jingles Jr. and he spins around in a circle like a top at high speed. And as he does, he reaches out and grabs you and tears something off your body. It's your choice what, but you lost that conflict and you are losing a body part.
Yeah, probably a hand or something.
All right. So yeah, reaches out and grabs you and the hand just rips right off your arm.
Yeah, I needed a new one anyway.
All right, so the hand card is now out of play.
My most used one. That was a smart choice.
I like you naming a part without looking and then being like, shit,
Yeah.
wait, that was a good part. Oh, well.
Oh,
Rat
amazing. So Rat Faith is going to sneak attack, trying to help their ally, and with utter scorn against my worst enemy, clowns.
I mean, this one doesn't actually have any balloons on him.
But he could.
He could.
He knows what to do with them, and that's just knowledge that's not allowed.
Unacceptable.
Yeah. So would that be 4? Because one is particularly appropriate.
Which cards are you using?
So I was using. I'm trying to sneak attack because they're busy.
Sneak, right.
Yeah, helping an ally, and my worst enemy.
You know what? I'll take it.
Okay. That is 2 6s and 2 3s.
All right. So that's total of 4. Jingles Jr. got no successes. Rat Faith, tell us how you take this clown down.
Fuck him up.
I like crawling over him, and there is like some of the like string that you would get for a balloon. I take it out and I just go around and I like garrote the clown with the balloon string.
All right, yeah, the big plastic clown head like pops off and shoots up in the air, just spraying meat behind it. The jumpsuit falls to the ground, also spraying just mushy, oily ground meat from the vacated neck hole.
You said meat, and that makes more sense than what I heard, which was wheat. And I was like, I missed something major here.
What the hell is going on with this class?
High
Why is
fructose
the
syrup.
clown full of wheat?
Nah, the clown head, the jumpsuit just full of ground meat. Jingles Jr. is just a clown suit full of meat.
We've been there.
But
yeah.
yeah, Ratface climbs up and garrotes him, and that is the end of Jingles Jr. The people around you like stop and they stare, and one of the kids like, "That's not fun. That baby killed Jingles Jr. I don't like that." And another kid's like, "I don't like that either."
You
And
kids need to take your pills.
and a nearby fun facilitator says, "What? Is someone not having fun?"
Did he have a hand?
These
Can I
kids
steal
aren't
one?
having fun.
Give me just a second. Lost everything.
I've been there.
It's okay. We've broken you.
No hand because he was made of ground meat, but you can. He wait.
I just want to replace my missing hand with an obnoxiously big clown hand.
Or just ground chuck.
Yeah, I could use that.
This is just a ribeye.
Yeah.
No hand, but he drops a card. You all still have your masks, so it's not something anyone can use right now. But we'll hold it in case someone does lose their mask. Yeah, the fun facilitator, you see him lift up a finger and tap his earpiece and start muttering something into his microphone.
I think we should blow this popsicle stand, everybody.
Yes.
Yeah. Yep.
All right. We cut back to King Lord, who is the Ferris wheel car is drawing level
Cool.
horizontal.
As I'm getting to level, I just take a palm full of Langor that I got earlier to calm my nerves, you know?
Even your heal before this stunt.
Yeah, I don't want to be like, hard on my feet here. I don't want to be shaking while I'm trying to run. But yeah, I'm going to try to climb out of the car and sprint to like the center of the wheel.
Yep.
Cool. So yeah, I'm gonna use a bunch of Langor for one thing. I'm going to invoke Glitter again with the card with the big point shoes on it. I'm trying to be dexterous. I'm trying to climb across here. I'm holding onto the railings. I'm trying to like catch myself before I fall as I go. Use catch. We're just going all out here.
This is the time.
Yeah. What I'm trying to do is blow up a giant Ferris wheel, and to that end, Doom Eternal Damnation feels like particularly apt here. And that's 4 dice. I'm comfortable with that.
Alrighty.
All of my cards are good for one thing, and it's what I'm doing right now. And that is
Your moment has finally come. It's your time to shine.
that is a 6, 2 4s, and a 1.
Oh yeah, that does it. That more than does it. You sprint along like the structure of the Ferris wheel. to the center point, the pivot point, and yeah, you can slap that C4 down.
Cool. And then I'm gonna try to run back to my car because I want to be in it when the fair.
And then how are you going to drive it?
Oh, that's a great question. I'm gonna shimmy upwards is the dream then, and then just try to like push enough weight on the to get some like left and right motion as we go. This is the end of King Lord as we know it. I don't think we need to roll to see if this goes well.
Yeah, I think you're right.
So I like shimmy up a pole. I'm like, all right, here we go, and I hit the button and I die.
All right. We cut back to the crew on the ground.
Here we go.
You hear that. You see advancing toward you from the direction you came a gang of fun facilitators, and they do not look happy.
Oh.
These kids over there aren't having a good time. You should go check that out.
Yep, this has been fun. So I'm good. Just wiping chunks of clown off me.
Definitely had a good time. Just slowly backing away.
Yeah, they're not stopping.
Neither am I.
All right, so you moving in the opposite direction?
Yes.
All right, what's Rat Faith and Grub Grub doing?
Well, I don't know what's happening. I don't know if anyone's approaching me, so I'm just standing there.
I
mean, my roach.
Oh, sorry, come.
My roach might fire off a shot if they get too close to me, but
Amazing. I was gonna shout like, the facilitators are coming! Run! Now's the time to let me in your pouch.
It's gonna happen before the end of the night, isn't it?
I'll book it. I'm not putting
Book
the
it,
baby in my
Grub Grub.
pouch. I'll grab you by like a bowling ball, like picking up the baby's head, like, and then just run. I don't know where I'm going.
Rat Faith is gonna have to navigate.
Like a just wild directions like a rally driver. 3 ahead, 4, 2, right.
All right. As you are turning and booking, you hear the explosion from overhead, and the sound of creaking metal as the Ferris wheel starts to list in one direction where the axle was destroyed and broken. You charge on, and all of a sudden you are confronted with the other side of that construction fence where the fun house is still under maintenance, and that stands between you and the exit.
To the fun house.
Yeah. I guess
Over the
that's
fence?
our last resort.
All right. Challenge roll to get over the fence.
I don't know if I have anything.
I'm missing a hand.
I'm just riding, so I don't think I'm attempting to go over. I'm just hoping Grub Grub gets over.
I recognize. I think this is the end of Grub Grub, so I'm going to make a heroic sacrifice, root, strengthen unity, and just throw the baby as far as I can over the fence.
I will tell your story.
I like 2 heroic sacrifices during this.
It's a one shot. That's what happened.
Yes.
And I didn't even roll a success.
That's okay. You can throw rat faith.
Okay.
Just clip the top of the fence though, and like.
Go tumbling end over and down on the other side.
You make it over the fence, but you do lose a hand in the process.
Duke Roach, how about you?
I got a 2, so it's not happening.
Oh no.
My rolls are awful.
So rat faith makes it over the fence.
Only the boss baby makes it out of this.
The Duke Roach and Grub Grub both get cornered by the fun facilitators.
Yeah.
They grab you by the arms and start taking you back toward the entrance, toward the headquarters. Some of the other ones start scaling the fence after Rat Faith.
I'm gonna go down swinging.
All right. What about Grub Grub?
Yeah, I'll try to light as many of us on fire as possible.
All right.
I love that it's us, not them, us.
So we're all going down together.
Yes, I'm gonna treat this one as a mass combat. So pick your cards and make your rolls.
Prey, the hunted becomes the hunter.
All right.
Heat, I think, is particularly relevant.
Mm-hmm.
Also, rage against the dying of the light is also particularly relevant, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And my job comes into play.
All right.
So that would be 7 dice.
Go for it.
Okay. I only have 1d6. This might take a second, so someone else feel free to
for it.
put some cards out.
7 dice is so many.
Okay, I rolled 3 6s and a 5 out of that.
Nice. So that's total of 5. No, wait.
7.
Yes.
A royal does not submit is what I'm going with, and
All right.
we know you want it because they want to get beat up, I think. And I got 2 3s.
Which body part are you sacrificing this time?
All of them. All of them.
All right. So, yeah, that's a total of 7 on your side, and they got a total of 10.
Damn.
So they just fall on you, just like kicking you, punching you, like start having fun, damn it. Each of you lose a body part.
Yeah.
I'll take a leg.
Can I lose my I'll lose my arms.
All right. Inside the fence, Rat Faith. The fun house is in front of you. The only way out is through, and you hear the fun facilitators coming over the fence after you.
Like to sneak and flee and run away.
All right. You don't have to roll. You can just run.
Yeah.
You run through the door of the fun house, and the floor just falls out from underneath you, and down the slide you go into the ball pit.
Whee! I would like to try and swim through the ball pit. Keep going.
All right. Give me a challenge to get through it quickly and keep ahead of the fun facilitators?
Think I only really have flee. That's going to work at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's 6.
Works. You get through. You emerge into one of those long tunnels that's rotating horizontally. You run down that, and that drops you into a round room that is, the floor is a big platform that's spinning. It's got those like big hanging bumpers that you have to navigate. Give me another challenge roll.
I would like to try order, to try and the way that they are coming down, try and dodge through them, and sneak as well, if that's okay.
Go for it.
It's a 3 and a 2.
Ooh, no luck. You're a little bit dizzy from the rotating hallway. Then the spinning floor knocks you into one of the bumpers. It knocks you back into another one. Behind you, you hear the sound of the fun facilitators slogging through the ball pit after you. Give me another challenge roll to get out of here.
A 1 and a 5.
The 5 gets you through.
Okay.
You managed to ride the room around, and now you're in the Hall of Mirrors.
I don't want to see myself. I start, yeah. Pick a direction and hope it's not a mirror.
All right, what card are you using?
I'm going to use my own worst enemy because this is a bad idea, and burning my favorite bridge being myself. 2 6s.
Damn, nice. No, somehow you just like zip right through the mirror maze, no problem. We cut back outside as the fun facilitators are just laying into Duke Roach and Grub Grub. The Ferris wheel finally just gives up the ghost and starts to topple down. Give me a challenge roll to avoid being crushed to death by this thing.
Us under the pile.
Say what?
Who's making the challenge roll?
You and Duke Roach, the both of you, like as the fun facilitators were laying into you, like the Ferris wheel gave up the ghost and it's falling and possibly going to crush everyone.
I'll use the same acceptance of my death method, calmness and obedience.
It worked weirdly well before.
Yeah. So let's see.
I have so much faith that you're gonna just roll all ones this time.
I got a 3.
Ooh.
I'm gonna use hiding in the shattered pieces of my own body parts. I got a 5.
Nice. We cut back to Rat Faith. You emerge from the Hall of Mirrors into a room with like big tiles, like really broad tile floor. You step onto the first one, and it starts to tilt a little bit under your weight. Then the lights go out, and a black strobe light comes on. Give me a challenge roll to navigate through this room.
Okay.
Intermittent light with an unsteady floor.
Fleeing and trying to do so orderly, to try not to slip off.
Mm-hmm.
It's a 5 and a 3.
5 and a 3. You make it part of the way through the room, and you get tripped up. One of the tiles tilts too far, and you fall and don't quite make it. The fun facilitators are at the door behind you. Give me another roll to stay ahead of them.
That's a 4 and a 1.
You make it. You make it out the other side. The light is blinding as you come out of this dark room, but you are out. There's still a fence in front of you, though. How are you gonna try to get through this one?
I'm going to try and sneak and flee. I'm going to run and just try and dive in the hope that there is like enough clearance underneath it.
All right, go for it.
That is 2 2s.
Oh no! You just face smash against the bottom of the fence.
My head is very big, and that hole is not.
All right, they're closing in, and you've got your back to the wall. What do you do?
I'm going to attempt it to be a righteous ruler and be like, my dad is the boss baby. The Eternal will come and it would shut this place down.
All right, let's see your roll.
That would be a 2.
Oh no, they're not buying this.
I try and accept my fate with the Zen nihilism of Grub Grub.
Nope, they pick you up like a football, and they unlock the gate from the inside, and they carry you to the Lost Children kennel. And then they put out a call for your mommy and your daddy to come pick you up. On the bright side, you fared better than Duke Roach and Grub Grub, who were crushed beneath the Ferris wheel.
Honestly, I think King Lord got the best ending here. Really went out on his own terms.
Well,
Yeah.
And so I think our adventure draws to a close. You finished your mission, but unfortunately, none of you were able to actually collect your reward. So Mr. Slim Chutney that night sits there with his big fat cigar in his big fat chair, watching the evening news, cackling as he sees the devastation at Joytown. And with one hand on his giant stack of meat money that he didn't have to pay you. And I guess we fade to black.
Yeah. Well, that was Lichoma.
That was Lichoma. That was a pretty on-brand ending.
Yeah. It felt like an on-brand ending that we all sort of lose.
I mean, at the end of the world, everyone loses.
This group of losers somehow didn't win.
Who would have thought?
no.
But you gave it a hell of a run.
We really did. Cool. That was so much fun. Thanks for running that.
Yeah.
No, my
Thank
pleasure.
you ever so much, Walden. That was amazing.
Yeah, I'm glad you guys liked it. That was, by the way, that entire thing. I rolled that this afternoon on the Lichoma mission generator. That was the hunter sends you to Joytown to destroy the Ferris wheel. So originally my plan was to improvise the whole thing, and I'm really glad I chickened out because I definitely needed a few hours to build a theme park and figure out some challenges. But that's just one of the many things that you will find in that mission generator.
Yeah. And we said it at the top, but we'll say it again now. Lichoma's currently on Kickstarter. Which is great. There's a link. It's, I guess, no longer under my head, but it's on the bottom of the screen. Cool. Yeah. Well, this was a lot of fun. Did anyone have any closing thoughts here?
I do just want to say that I was literally saying to Strega the other day that I have only read it and only understood it as really dark and horrifying, and I needed something to let me see the fun after hearing the interview. And I really see the comedy side of it now.
Cool. Yeah, it can get pretty gonzo sometimes. So there's that balance there. You can play it either way. I just want to say thank you all for playing. I enjoyed running it, and thank you everyone who tuned in to watch it live, and everyone who tunes in to watch it on YouTube. Appreciate it, and if you liked it, consider backing the Kickstarter, and if you do, we appreciate that too.
Cool. Well, until next time, everyone, we're just